It's a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us all that once was good.
We're live, I assume. Ooh, I like the video. Well, welcome everybody. It is Behind the Mic, and we're coming to you live for a little while as we're getting some camera equipment set up. We may be with you on this way for a while, but if not, we'll post the game later as they record it. But it is, of course, North Clay versus the Atlanta, Georgia Hawks.
That's right.
So, but with me, as always, of course, is the hardest working man in Clay County, Rich Gruball. Rich, how we doing today?
Man, doing great. This kind of stuff you dream of as an athletic director is finish up a successful season with a trip to Busch Stadium. Unfortunately, the St. Louis Cardinals couldn't pull it off after a 2-0 lead, dropped 5-2 to the Blue Jays. But we're here, and looks like North Clay's the home team. Got Jack Compton on the mound, getting ready to go up against, from what I understand, a pretty salty Atlanta Braves team.
Absolutely, yeah. Got Chipper Jones in the lineup, very exciting. Ludacris in the crowd.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a plus, straight out of Atlanta, the dirty South, as we know. But yeah, we're going to come to you live off of this before we get to Wabash. Could be a little bit. They said depends on power setups and things like that. Game ended a little early. You know, it is what it is. But we make it happen. We're flexible here, on Behind the Mic for the people.
For the people. We do what you want us to do.
The people demand it. We make it happen. Give till it hurts. Not just a motto, but a way of life. But a beautiful day at the ballpark. I will say the St. Louis Cardinals, Rich, one of the most pathetic attempts at baseball today. No fire, no nothing. Just went through the motions. I think they ended up getting swept, did they not, by the Blue Jays?
Yeah, and some pretty bad errors. We're getting ready to start.
We're ready. First
here,
pitch. Yes, here we go.
So let's see how straight out of Compton does here.
Let's see. Rocket fire. Oh, up the middle, Zimdars. Scoop and throw, just like he always does. Beautiful. One down.
One pitch, one out. Otis Nixon hustling down the line there for Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Batting second, number 2, Logan Gladhill.
Ooh.
Logan Gladhill. I could have sworn that was Jeff Blasser.
Well, I think it's Dale Murphy's grandson.
Oh, Dale Murphy.
Yeah,
Well, I like
so
that.
once again, everybody from Atlanta, Georgia, very exciting.
Yeah, we'll take you across the diamond here. Jack's on the bump. We got Gavin Hostleton behind the plate. That's a ball up. Ben Suzuki at first, Ian Jones at second, Cody Zimdars at short, Carter Walden at third. We got Trenton Ingram in left. I'll bet that's Colin Schnipper in center, and then Caden Craig in right field.
Boy, you watch him at North Clay and you watch him play other places in high school, but boy, out here on this big MLB field, boy, it's big. I mean, kids look just very small out there, don't they, with this big ballpark?
And of course, we've got Ryan Winchester behind the plate. We've got Dennis Douthit, the legend, at first base, doing the right side of the infield. And then down the third base line is a young man from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't want to guess, but I think it's Harry Wendelstadt.
Perfect. 2-2 the count, one down. Compton looking good so far, wheeling and dealing straight out of Compton. There's a shot to first. Oh, gets by the first baseman.
Yeah.
Into right. All right, first base runner of the game. And folks, before somebody says something, Dustin Smith, I can't zoom in on live, so this is what you get.
Yeah.
So
it's still a better view than the last time we came live from a North Clay game.
Absolutely.
No Gatorade bottles or anything in the way.
That's right. Absolutely. But we got some people watching. Feel free to share. And like I said, we'll come to you live for a while until we switch over to Wabash.
Batting third for Atlanta is David Justice.
God, what a sweet swing, David Justice. I mean,
Beautiful.
Awesome.
I don't think he's still with Halle Berry anymore.
We got to look into that. Let's get with our research department. Could be. I'm not sure. Let's hope he didn't lose it all when he lost her. It's,
Right.
Love's tough. When you got people in movies and you're Major League Baseball, and there's a strike down the middle, nice pitch. Yeah. Man, what a thrill this is for these kids, right, Rich?
Well, and a beautiful day. One of the reasons we don't play in, obviously April, May, August, September, we got baseball season going on. So we got to try to squeeze these into June and July. And it was real hot last time we came and played. It's a beautiful day today, coming in about 87 degrees right now.
Oh, got a runner breaking. Oh, a little hit and run on. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah. I say this Atlanta team, they're aggressive at the plate, putting the ball in
Sure
play.
are, yeah.
Up there ready to swing.
Like you said, looks like a pretty good ball club to me.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah. Well, let's talk about some people in the crowd too. Rich, see Barry Adair, Mr. Wabash
Got to
over
talk
there.
to Barry and his lovely wife Kim. Talked to them earlier.
Toby Reinhardt, the brother of Louisville Mayor Chris Reinhardt.
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Toby if he's going to maybe run for Florida mayor at some point where the brothers can take over the entire Clay County. Said probably not. Didn't say no, Rich, but probably not.
Right.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, that was.
So,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We've got to push for change.
That's right.
But no, a strong North Clay crowd. I would say between Atlanta and North Clay, this was probably 10% of the crowd here at the Cardinals game today.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, not a big crowd today at Busch Stadium.
Of course, those Wednesday day games, it's
Sure. Oh, nice curve from Compton. 1-2 the count. One down, runner on first. Still 0-0 as we start the game here.
Who else we got in the crowd here? We'll start shouting some people out.
Got Randy Zemdars down
There he
here,
is.
I see. Yeah. Got Susan Irwin in the crowd, old Maud.
Oh,
She's here.
man.
So, yeah.
She was excited.
Yeah, there's taking off again. Throw down to second.
A little late.
Safe.
A little late.
Stolen base there.
And you always worry about this as a coach, as Coach Freck would. It's been a couple weeks since we've played a game.
Sure.
A
little rust maybe,
championship.
Rich? Yeah.
So maybe a little rust showing here, but Compton's capable of pitching his way out of this jam. So we'll see with the runner on second here and one down. 2-2 count on the batter.
Compton checking the runner, rocks and fires. Ooh, a little high on the curveball. Also, Rich, we do have a celebrity in the crowd today. Got a former mascot of the Winoily bird in the crowd. So that's exciting. It will remain unnamed because they never wanted to give away who did it, but that's something.
Right.
WNOI used to have the Winoily bird, and boy, this person did a heck of it. Right back to the pitcher. Oh, he's got him caught, but throws to first. Way to looking back, Rich.
Yeah, that was good.
That's fundamentals
there.
Yeah.
So what we call those? Oh, hang on.
Oh.
DMX is in the house.
All right.
He's got his own
Kid's
theme
got the
music.
walk up. Yeah.
So
Batting fourth, number
when we
12, Mason
coach our
Reed.
pitchers, we do something called PFPs, and these are your daily drills, your fielding drills, and you want to do them every day. And one of those is, what do you do with comebacker, runner on second? Jack performed that well, held the runner, got the out at first. Great job, Jack Compton.
Good job. 2 down, top of the first.
Boy, and the always dangerous Ron Gann at the plate
Oh
here.
man, what power! I mean,
Yeah.
straight up power.
And this lineup's stacked.
It
You already
is.
mentioned Dale Murphy,
Yeah.
Bob Horner.
Sure.
And they're not even playing positions. They're just in the batting order.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Rafael Farcal. I thought I saw him in the lineup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Brian Jordan should be in the lineup at a certain point. Short. Zemdar's the tough play deep in the hole. Got him. What an arm.
And folks, the lovely part of this is we do not have to be unbiased. I can't tell you how nice that is for me to actually be able to clap for my guys and to say I want North Clay to win.
That is
So,
exactly right.
Really excited.
Yes. So North Clay will be coming up to bat. Now we want to mention some sponsors for Behind the Mic. Of course, North Wayne Insurance Agency, Mr. Bill Atwood, downtown Florida, 662-7000 for all of your insurance needs. Home Life Rental and more. Give him a call. Go by and get a quote today. Julian's out at the West Y. Fantastic food, low prices, great service. You can feed a family of 6 for like $1.86. I don't get it, but they do it. And then finally, of course, Midwest Farm and Land. Hey, if this announcer keeps interrupting me, there are going to be problems. Midwest Farm and Land Company, RG Outdoors, for all of your real estate and hunting needs. Rodney and Jacob Hawkins. Go by and see them right across the road from Huck's, the center of the universe, and they'll get you taken care of if you're looking to buy or sell some property out in the country, or if you're looking to get some hunting stuff. But hey, they've got electric bikes. They got awesome lawn furniture that lasts a long time, really nice stuff. But just your guys to go to for all of your real estate and hunting needs. So, Rich, as the cards come up, the North Clay Cards, good year. Didn't finish quite like you wanted, I'm sure, but still a good year, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. And, we've already started talking about next year beefing up the schedule a little bit. We've added some new teams to the schedule. Of course, the IHSA extended the regular season by a week, so we'll be able to add some games there. But no, this is a fun group. You know, the last time we were together, it was kind of a sad goodbye to Gavin Hostleton and Evan Clifton. This is the happy goodbye. This is the reward for 4 years of doing things the right way, working on that field, taking care of business in the classroom. And so looks like leading off for North Play today is going to be our pitcher, Jack Compton. And of course, we've got a big strapping young man here for Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Looks like Kevin Millwood, maybe.
I think so. It's a good call. It's definitely not Greg Maddox today. So, okay.
Works away there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So straight out of Compton, good year.
Yeah.
Had a great year on the mound.
And has had a pretty successful season in that leadoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's got some pretty good speed, so when he's able to get on base, we're able to do some things offensively. And so hopefully he's worked himself into a hitter's count here, 2-0.
Sure. Yep, okay. 2-1. Of course, on that 2-0, Rich, you know what's coming, right? I mean, that's fastball.
You're sitting dead red fastball, and you're looking for something. You know, what a memory that would be if somebody could actually go yard at Busch Stadium.
Absolutely. Oh, I tell you what, if they do, you'd be a legend forever, because that's going to be a poke for these high school kids. 375 out to left center, 400 to center, 375 to right center, and 335 down the lines. A little bigger parks than they're used to, Rich, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about the same dimensions as the old park there that I used to coach in out there in the village park.
Saw Steve Hudson one time put one over the water tower.
Oh, yeah.
Not a doubt.
Marty Aldrich used to be able to hit fungo on top of that water
Right,
tower.
there you go. So, yeah.
Nice job by Jack to stay alive there. Full count here.
3-2 the count. Bottom of the first. And you say in this, they get 9 innings or play basically 2.5 hours, whatever comes
That's
first,
right. Well, yes, that was in the rules. Of course, it was also that we were going to get an hour to
Got
set
it.
up for this and got about 35 minutes.
Sure,
So,
yeah, time has moved quickly.
Rules are flexible.
As we found out. Well, Compton goes down on strikes. Up now, Cody Zimdars. Mr.
Cody had a really good all-around season, batted over 400 during the season, played a solid shortstop, did a great job pitching. You just saw the confidence build in these young men as they went from, you could feel in the spring, they went from being underclassmen to upperclassmen.
That's right, a lot of change. Got him out in front on that one, 1-1 to count, one down, still 0-0 bottom first.
The Kevin Millwood pitcher here for Atlanta seems to like the combo of the slider and the high fastball.
Indeed. He's got a good haircut, too. Looks like we can see on the big screen. He's got a nice kind of a shave on the sides, but the flowing in the back. Looks good.
A little bit of a party in the back there.
Got him. Well, he's dealing so far. Strikes out Zimdar. Struck out the first 2 North Play Cardinals. Up next, Mr. Jones and me.
That's right. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah.
I did notice that this Atlanta team won a district championship this year, so congratulations to them on that. I'm sure that's not an easy feat. So we'll see if Ian can get a little something going here with 2 down.
I assume that's a Louisville person right there.
Yeah, that's Evan Clifton's father.
Outstanding.
And proud papa.
Right.
We had a nice conversation waiting for the bathroom earlier.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Popped over to the right, but out of play. Okay.
Over there by the tarp. I think that tarp ate Vince Coleman a few years ago, about 30 years ago, 40 years ago now, as I say that out loud.
Right. And, you know, to the Serve Pro tarp, shout out to the Wolves and the Serve Pro tarp. So a little plug there for you. Another foul back, 1-2 the count, 2 down, nobody on.
Ian always a tough at bat. He's tough to strike out and good fundamental baseball player. Looking forward to his senior year coming up. He's going to be a load in the conference in the fall.
Absolutely. Kind of does a little bit of everything. A little pitching.
Yeah, he does.
A little fielding, a little hitting, a little running.
You know, he does so many things well.
Do I dare say 5-tool?
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
I think so. You know, obviously would like to see him maybe run a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, crowd didn't care for that. Hey, when you're from the dirty South, I mean, that's just the way it goes. Atlanta coming in hot.
Even in an exhibition game.
Right? Yeah. Tell you what, Luda getting loud over there from Atlanta. So, all right, here we go. 3-2 the count. Got it. Ooh, it must have been inside. Oh, man. Yeah. They've had enough. So
Ian Jones working a tough walk there.
Yeah, nice way to work the pitcher. And now Carter Walden.
Carter's one that if he could put a charge into one, he could make these outfielders move a little bit.
They're going to run for a bit because he can put one out there. Let's see how it goes. Good eye. 1-0 the count.
So again, I don't know how long the Missouri postseason goes, but for us, 2 weeks off, showing a little rust, maybe a little bit from pitcher catcher, the battery here for Atlanta too.
Yeah.
Trying to find the strike zone.
Sure. Take a little bit. 1-1 the count now as he gets one by Walden. Runner on first. There he goes. Oh, nice rip
nice
by
hit,
Walden.
right.
That away.
That's beautiful.
Nice job. 2 on for North Clay right now. Carter Walden with a rip to the left.
Coach Freck gave him the old hit and run there. Shortstop went to cover. Carter ripped it in the hole. That's the way you play baseball. Hey, maybe the St. Louis Cardinals could come back up and catch some of this game.
Sure. Maybe learn a little something.
That's right.
Yeah. God forbid. Absolutely. All right, who we got up now, Rich? Number
This is
23.
Caden Craig.
Caden Craig.
Another guy that, man, when he puts a charge into
Oh,
it,
boy.
the ball
Absolutely.
moves.
Yes. Really turned it on late in the season, was hitting the ball well. So he's got a couple on here. Right back up the middle, but right at the shortstop. Toss the second into the inning, but the Cardinals get a couple runners on. Into the first. Rich, what's going on in North Clay lately? What can we talk about? Because we're not doing this is Rich's review this week, so starting to happen. Things are
it's
starting to
starting to
happen.
move.
We're getting closer to Wabash
Head
time.
sets.
I've been by God.
I mean,
yeah. So
but no, we had strength and conditioning program's been going great. You know, we had the Busch Stadium game today, and we still had, I think it was 19 kids this morning that showed up. You know, there were a few that were getting ready for the game.
Yeah.
But these kids sacrificed life and limb, if you will,
Sure.
to make it in there at 6:30 this morning, and still got up. I see several of them still here. So kudos to the kids. We've had almost 50 different kids show up in the first 7 days. So I'm really excited about that. And the kids buying in, working hard. Let's see what else we got going. Obviously, the scramble this weekend, you know, and the sponsor dinner. So looking forward to that. You know, on a personal note, I've got Yukiru training tomorrow.
is that for like some sushi and things like that, like a hibachi grill?
It's how you properly prepare delicacy like a blowfish.
Because that'll kill you. You don't do it right.
If you don't know how to do it,
That's
and that's
right.
what the Yukiru training is for.
Yeah.
But no, we do de-escalation training and kind of try to be more defensive than offensive when you've got student discipline issues involving physicality.
Right.
So then we've got. We'll start with the new year next year. This wraps up the sports year for this year. We'll have basketball's already in full swing. I know Zinco and the boys went 3-0 over at Wayne City this week in the Wayne City FCA shootout. So always appreciate the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the things they do for the students and schools in the area.
Sure. Awesome. Well, always a lot of good things going on at North
I think they're
Clay.
at Goreville tomorrow.
Ooh,
Yeah, down in
quite the
Goreville.
trip. Boy,
Yeah.
on a Saturday, Rich?
It's Wednesday, buddy.
Sorry, lost my days. Yeah,
Yeah.
On a Thursday, Rich?
That's right. Who knew?
Sorry, it's been a long couple weeks. All right, we're at the top of the second now.
Yeah.
Who's on the mound today for us,
Well,
for North
I
Clay,
think
Rich?
that might be young Talon Hemphill up there. I'm trying to tell if that's Mr. Solons.
Number
I bet
seven.
that's Mr. Solons.
Mr. Sullivan, number 17. Nice.
Yeah, I think that is. And
Starts with a strike. Good for him. You're going to see a lot of different pitchers for North Clay today, wouldn't you say?
absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome.
So Keegan, you know, another one of our seniors. I mentioned Evan and Gavin earlier, but Keegan's put in the same amount of work. You know, that's the thing, is just because these guys don't always get their chance, it doesn't mean they didn't put in the work.
Right.
They didn't represent the school well.
Right.
In this case, Keegan's representing two schools, Clay City and North Clay, and he does it very, very well. His older brother Matt was a crucial part of the dugout crew on the state championship team. He brought the music, he brought the energy.
That's important.
Yeah. Great teammate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and a rip to right.
Right.
Single to right to get a runner on. Well, folks, that's it for live coverage on BTM right now. We're going to switch over to Wabash. They're just going to record it, and then we'll put it up later, and we'll share it with you for the game. So thanks for watching, and we'll be sharing it later.
Parker Hinkle.
All right. Well, Rich, we are live now on Wabash as we transition. So, you know, things are different. All that now. That's just what we do, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. But we are on Wabash TV, and of course, this will be recorded.
Yes.
Yes, and be replayed later. But we appreciate Wabash
Got a runner going.
Breaks for second, gets a good throw, but beat the throw. Yeah. And it is now, right now, top of the second, so you haven't missed much action. Top of the second, 0-0, as North Clay is playing Atlanta from the dirty South High School. Looks like a mean hornet, I think, is perhaps their mascot.
This is the second inning, so they're the Thrashers. The Atlanta Thrashers.
Ripped to left.
Play at the plate.
We may have a play at the plate here. Nope, going to hold him up. Good play out and left.
Yeah, good play there. Looks like Evan Clifton in left field got to that ball quickly, made a strong throw in. Carter Walden cuts it. So we got first and third with nobody out here. Keegan Sullins on the mound, trying to work his way through.
Probably a little bit of a jam here,
A little bit of a jam.
Nobody down.
He's getting to the bottom part of the order, so we'll see. You know, Atlanta's run quite a bit in this game. A lot of small ball, maybe a
get ready for the guy first to break. Curveball action.
No.
So, yeah, if you're watching this game, we appreciate you watching. This is a great experience for the kids. North Clay tries to do this about every 4 years, give everybody once-in-a-lifetime experience. Nice pitch. Got him a check swing, yes. But North Clay with a solid year. Didn't end the way they wanted, of course, but now they get to end with something fun like this. Play at a big league ballpark. Very cool deal. Rich Grubau, I have no doubt, as you being the hardest working man in North Clay and in Clay County, helped set this up, yes?
Yeah, so what we do is we call... we get a hold of St. Louis. You don't really call anymore. Sure. Reach out with an email. Technology. And we get a hold of a guy, and in this case, it was a guy named Ty Rogers with the St. Louis Cardinals organization. And we say we're interested in playing an amateur game. And then you start working through the logistics of how many tickets you think you can sell, what the dates are that are available. In this case, like I mentioned on the live broadcast, we had to pick from June and July because we're in season the rest of the year, and there just weren't very many dates to choose from. So we have a Wednesday afternoon after a Blue Jays game.
Beautiful day for a ball game. Nice little breeze. 2-2 the count. Runner's going. Holds it. Yep. Trying to bait him on that throw, Rich, going to steal home. But
that's right.
Our catcher's too smart. It's not going to happen.
Almost to strike him out, throw him out, but we didn't quite get to that situation. So full count here.
Runners on second, third, nobody down for Atlanta. Home of Jeff Foxworthy.
Yes.
Rich. Jeff in the crowd. Walked him, bases full.
You know any of those you might be a redneck joke saying? Anything you can say on the air?
You know what? Actually, I do. If you have more broken down parked cars in your yard than teeth, you might be a redneck.
Love it.
So there's that. There's one. So that's fun. But all right, bases full. Nobody out. In a jam here. Popped him up. That helps. Popped up to first.
We got an infield fly call.
Got it.
Ben.
Oh, he's tagging. Nice job. Way to get it in. There you go. Heads up play by Suzuki. One down. That helps.
That's experience there.
It is.
Ben gave him a deke, made it look like maybe he didn't know there was a runner on third. But then when everybody yelled at him, he turned around and threw it in. So good job, Ben Suzuki. We got one out.
Baby.
Yep.
Mind games. Yep.
Let's
a lot
see
of
if
baseballs
Keegan
played between the years, is it not?
Get us a double play ball here.
We need a double play ball, absolutely.
Get out of this inning.
I predicted ground ball to Cody Zemdar as they turn two.
Boy, that'd be nice.
Yeah. And right here, Rich, of course, you know, as a pitcher who's been around this system for 4 years and all that, I'm sure Freck is, pitch low, right? Keep the ball, try to get a ground ball, things like that, to let the ball get up.
Yeah. You're looking for something that is a pitcher's pitch instead of a hitter's pitch.
Kind of get squeezed here a little bit, Rich. Look like two pretty good pitches there. It's 2-0 now. One of them could have been a strike at least. I'm not sure
well, this Atlanta team is aggressive. They're aggressive at the plate, aggressive on the bases. So
there's a strike.
We go.
2-1. Nice pitch. So a beautiful day at the ballpark. Probably mid-80s. Nice breeze in the crowd. A little warm earlier today. Ooh. A little warm. Had to move up into the shade.
It's about 10 degrees difference there.
Little poke there. Zemdar's nice play.
Nice.
Covers a lot of ground. Nice job. 2 down. Base is still full of Hornets.
Where North Clay's had some good shortstops.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Logan Fleener in the crowd.
Absolutely. Josh Zink, back in the day, pretty decent. Well, Chris Fleener played a little bit of shortstop, too. I mean, the names just could go on and on, Rich.
Well,
all right, 2 down. Base is still full.
Big at bat early in this game. And, of course, folks, this is an exhibition game. We want to see everybody play. We'll probably see, you know, we haven't seen anybody catch other than Gavin for most of our games, so we may see somebody else catch, maybe get started on next year's lineup a little bit.
Right. Maybe let Gavin pitch a little bit just for fun. Why not?
Never know.
Caught all this time.
And what would it hurt?
Not a bit.
Nothing.
Absolutely. That's right. Give him a memory, right?
Would be nice to get out of this inning.
It sure. Yeah, let's try another inning when maybe nobody's on. Uh-oh. Popped her up again. That may be trouble. Second base. Nice
Ian
job.
Jones.
What
Wow.
a way to get out of the jam.
Nice job, Keegan Sullins.
I mean, backed up by his defense. They had bases loaded, nobody down.
Fist pump.
Yeah.
He gave a fist pump coming off the mound.
Nice.
Good
that
for
away.
Keegan.
What a memory. Freck's happy.
Yeah.
You never see John Freck smile, but he's smiling there. You got to love it. But way to get out of that jam. I mean, that is awesome. And, man, what a great job.
I'm gonna stick with this for a minute because this is what I got into coaching for. It's what I get into the athletic director stuff about.
Yeah.
Keegan Sullins just pitched a scoreless inning at Busch Stadium.
Rest of his life.
What are you talking about? Maybe 0.1% of the population can ever say that?
Oh, it would be way less than that, I would assume. Yeah, there's very few people that say they could throw a shutout inning at Busch Stadium. So very cool experience. By the way, folks, if you're watching, I want to mention some awesome. We do a show called Behind the Mic and a little thing we like to call Rich's Review, and we have some awesome sponsors for that. We talk sports and whatnot of all North Clay that's going on because there's so many good things. But we've got North Wayne Insurance Agency, Mr. Bill Atwood, downtown Florida, 662-7000 for all of your insurance needs. Go by and get a quote today. We also have Julian's out the West Y, best food on the planet. It's just great lunch specials, dinner specials, best cheeseburger ever made. Strawberry shake will change your life. Feed your family for it's unreal. It's like $4. And then of course we've got Midwest Farm and Land Company and RG Outdoors for all of your real estate and hunting needs. If you're looking for a deer stand or a duck blind, or if you're looking to get out in the country where it's nice and peaceful and quiet, they're your real estate guys. You can see them right across the road from Huck's. Go by and see Rodney or Jacob Hawkins today. Well, here we are, bottom of the second now, and up to bat, Rich.
Yep. So we've got Gavin Hasselton.
Okay. Catcher, senior. What a great way to go out in your career, right?
Yep.
I mean, I played at Busch Stadium my last game. Once again, how many people could say that?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Number 11.
bottom of the second here.
And how cool is that the announcers for the Cardinals are stick around and do this for these kids?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, very cool. But a great experience for all. Good crowd. North Clay came to support the kids as well. And, hey, I tell you what, all the way
Puts
from
it in
Atlanta.
play.
Oh, tough
Oh,
one
and
third.
80
I
up.
thought it might eat up at short hop.
Boy.
And Gavin hustled down the line.
You know, congratulations to Gavin, giving him a little something. He's going to give a courtesy runner. My goodness. I think that's young Mr. Ballard.
Oh, and Will Ballard coming back from injury, right?
Yeah.
Cleared, gets
Didn't
to get
really
out
get
there.
to play much this spring.
Yep, that's awesome.
So good for Gavin. Gets on base.
Yep.
Hung tight with 2 strikes. Hot shot down there. You always want to attack those big hops. And Chipper Jones stayed back on that and ate him up. So Evan Clifton at the plate here. Back-to-back seniors, Gavin and Evan.
Nice. And by the way, young Mr. Ballard, saw him at the summer workouts. Kids put together.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty well. Young kid, strong kid.
Well, we talk about people in the crowd. I see the Ballard family here, mom and dad.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Talk about a tough legacy to live up to.
Brother, pretty good. Yeah, hot shot. Oh, get back.
Oh.
He got it. He airmailed it. Now go. Oh, it worked out just like they planned. Get down there, Will. Get down there.
And here comes the catcher.
Nice. Got a good hustle that way. Good hustle.
So, folks, just to replay that,
that was a
we
had
had
up there.
a line shot to second. Second
Right.
baseman catches Will being a little aggressive off first. Overthrows it to first base. Catcher backing it up. Bang, bang play at second. Will Ballard safe. We got a runner on second. 1 out for North Clay here in the bottom of the
just
second.
exactly like Coach Freck drew it up. That's what he wanted.
That's why if you play baseball enough, if you watch enough of it, you'll say, never saw that before.
Right. Absolutely.
Never saw that.
All right, up now, first baseman, Ben
Suzuki.
Yep. So, tall drink of water, like his father.
I think Michael Jackson had a mouse named Ben.
That's correct. A rat, if you will, a friend of his down in the sewers. Yes, had a song as well.
Yeah.
Great
Sing
song. Yeah, he did. I won't sing it. I won't. Maybe we get Luda to come over and sing it for us. He's better at that than I am.
Was it
swing
Gladys
and a
Knight and the
miss.
Pips? Midnight Train to Georgia?
So down goes Suzuki. 2 down. Runner at second. And up now, Rich.
Yeah, Trenton Ingram coming up here. 2 outs, runner on second. This young pitcher for Atlanta, John Smoltz on the mound.
Pitching well.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's mixing his pitches well. He went through a little battle with control trying to find Ryan Winchester's strike zone here.
Yeah. I hope they brought, and I don't know if they did. Some say he's controversial, but I assume this team from the Dirty South's got a left-hander in the bullpen ready and waiting. John Rocker.
Man.
Will he make an appearance today?
I'll tell you what, I hope not. Go ahead.
Ready to fight at a moment's
Filthy
notice.
stuff on the mound, filthy stuff coming out of his mouth. Yeah.
Entertaining, that's for sure. So, all right, 1 and 2 the count, 2 down, 0-0 still your score here in beautiful Busch Stadium, looking right at the arch. I mean, what a setting. You know, Rich, we've done a lot of things this year. It just, when we say we're at the mountaintop, and then here comes another mountain that we're climbing to the top of.
Foul ball almost killed
heads
that
up
kid.
The crowd here. Yeah.
But it didn't hit him, so we're all good here. Sorry,
hey,
folks.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
who's the kid, the sombrero
But no, this
that caught
is
that foul ball?
we get to do some pretty cool stuff there, thanks to our sponsors and you, the people, for supporting us. Because really, all we are 2 idiots with a microphone.
That's
and
all we've ever
I can't
been.
believe you keep giving me one. I tell people
he's
that.
breaking for
Ballard's
third,
going.
hustling, and makes it
Stay
nice.
there.
Look at Ballard. Look at that. Wolf Frank had to hold him up like, easy, big fella. Easy.
I tell you what, Will's been waiting all
He
spring
sure
to stretch
has.
those legs.
When this inning's over, he's going to keep running. He's going to run the track. He's going to run
He's gonna
back
run
the
the warning
dugout.
track all the way
That's
around.
right. Kid's a competitor. I'll give you that.
I was here in 1985, Sam, in the old Busch Stadium for a stadium run.
Yeah.
They did a 5K and they finished in the stadium. It rained and poured. It was a Cubs-Cardinals game, and Tito Landrum came in and did a head-first slide on that wet tarp. It was hilarious.
Awesome.
Love Tito Landrum.
Oh, Tito was great. 2-2 the count with 2 down. Deuce is wild. 0-0 here. Bottom of the second. Ingram, up the middle. Could be
This
trouble.
has a chance.
Could be trouble.
This has a
Oh,
chance.
nice play by the shortstop. Fires.
Boy,
Got
what
it.
an arm there.
Nice job.
Nice
Hey,
recovery.
you know what? 2 good ball clubs that I'm seeing here right now. So this is going to be a good game. Well, that's the end of 2. 0-0 is your score. North Plate's had some runners on. Can't get them across quite yet, but still playing some good fundamental baseball, as one would expect.
Oh, my goodness. I see Doug Phillips.
And there is Doug Phillips. I'm going to tell you something right now. 8th grade basketball coach extraordinaire. Had an open gym the other day. Quite a few kids showed up. Let me tell you something about Doug Phillips. Organized.
Yep.
Got a plan. Very positive. Upbeat. Kids love it. So, yep. Hey, she's all right.
There they
look
are.
at him. Look at him going. Yeah. So, all right. Well, it's beautiful. Oh, we got kids dancing on the screen, little TikTok action or whatever that is. Fortnite, I assume. So.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if my nephew Jackson's
He's up.
dancing. He's up.
He's up. They got to get him. He's got to stay up. He's got to stay up.
I'm trying to give him my moves.
Yeah. Rich,
trying
it's
to
not
inspire
fair.
him.
It's not fair. You can't just give those. That's just God-given. You can't give them. So, yeah.
Uh-oh, this kid's got one going on.
Yep. Show more kids dancing, people, not the guys. There we go. Getting it.
But
Awesome.
no, what a great atmosphere here. A chance to bring communities together. We don't necessarily know. Oh, Jackson's laughing. My nephew Jackson having the time of his life here.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Quite a little baseball player himself, but today we got to hang out. Of course, my daughter Brooklyn's here. Told somebody today I'm only able to do all this because my family's very understanding, very patient.
Sure. Absolutely.
Top of the third here, Sammy.
Yep, still 0-0. Got a new pitcher on the mound for North Clay.
Yeah, Ian Jones on the bump here for North Clay.
Mr. Jones and me is ready to deal. Pop. There you go. Starts him out. Right down the middle. Strike 1.
And that's what Ian pitches to contact. He pounds that zone. Want to see him make it. Oh, boy. Spun that one nice.
Yeah. 0-2. Beautiful curveball.
Yep. So, you know, something that we always want to do is you tell somebody, hey, you're pitching at Busch Stadium, be nasty. You're going to get 1 inning. Give me the best you got for 1 inning.
Right. Live it, man.
Yeah.
You got 1 shot here, so why not?
1-2 count on the batter.
Got him.
Got him.
There's a
High
strikeout.
cheese. Ian Jones
Beautiful.
came in ready to go.
I'll tell you this about the North Clay Ball Club. there's a plethora, it's a big word, I know, plethora of arms on this team. So they can pitch about everybody, it seems like. So not going to run out of arms today. We can give everybody a chance to pitch. It's going to be great. All right. Is David Justice back up, Rich?
I think he might be.
Yeah. Left-handed, beautiful swing.
David Justice.
Strike again. Jones looking good early.
Oh, I zoomed in on that. Turns out that's not David Justice. That's Ryan Klesko. Ryan Klesko at the plate. I don't know how I got those confused.
Side. Yes.
Yeah.
Used to hit bombs, Rich.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Toby Reinhardt in the crowd. Always good to see. Happy to be here. Yeah. You wouldn't think he'd have time, you know, on a Wednesday when he's running the city of Florida, basically.
Well, they just turned the utilities off today. Nobody needed to worry about anything.
It's dark in Florida. There's a foul ball back. There's a kid running for it. Oh, that's Ty. He's after it. Good for him. But
I saw Matt and Darla in the crowd earlier, so that's always good.
Ty Worthy getting after it. But yeah, so to those of you City of Florida, we apologize for the power outage, but some things are more important. There's a pop up to short. Cody Zemdar's under it again. Nice, very reliable at short. Very smooth. Yeah. Heck of a player.
Just kind of working around the infield here. I think that we've got Chad Hosselton maybe on the field right now. Looks like Gavin Dawkins may have got in the game. Got Will Ballard staying in for defense. Young Talon Hempill out there. So I like Coach Freck trying to get everybody in the ball game, chance to play, chance to hit. And Ian Jones is coming ready to go.
Some heat. 2 down, top of the third. This game is moving along quickly. But yeah, he's already working in a lot of guys. That's great. Oh, another beautiful curve. Boy, the knees buckled on that one, Rich. You know, if somebody throws a curve at me like that, you know what I do?
Yeah.
Turn around, go to the dugout.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, I'm going to hit that, you know. So, bam. Got it. Boy, Ian
3
Jones.
up, 3 down.
Woo! Look good.
Good inning, Ian.
That was a beautiful inning. 3 up, 3 down.
And again, I'll tell you, you know, Coach Freck does such a great job with pitchers and catchers. It doesn't surprise me that once these guys got the nerves out of the way, now we're just playing baseball.
Yep.
So, good for them.
All right, well, it's the middle of the third. We want to talk about, of course, weather permitting. Got the big BTM Scramble coming up on Saturday. Going to be a great time. Completely full. Can't wait for the excitement. Got some awesome sponsors for that as well. We've got, of course, Serve Pro and Amy Bailey Realty, Wabash Communications, Zink's Building Center, Ed Lewis Trucking, North Wayne Insurance Agency, of course, Glamour Farms, Lisa Cash Country Financial. Let's see, who else? Hella, of course. And Rich, am I leaving anybody out there? I think that's...
Well, we're not doing it on purpose, guys.
Sure.
I'll say this. If you're watching and you are concerned about our sponsors, come out and see what we're all about.
Yeah.
We're teeing off at 8 o'clock. If you don't have a team, come out. The clubhouse is open. We're going to have great food, Salt and Strings, of course, and they always do a great job. I'll tell you, we were out there for a scramble this past weekend for the Lisa Persinger Memorial.
Yes.
And that food hit the spot. It was magical.
Perfect. Saved us, is what it did. Saved us. Low on energy, you get some of that meat in your mouth, and it's a great time. It really is. So fantastic food, awesome people up there. They donate so much and do so much for the community. Yeah, Salt and Strings. Shop local, I say.
Always.
So, yes. All right, up at bat, Rich.
Keegan Sullins, and I love it. Yeah. Keegan steps up there. This is going to be his last game, and he says, I'm not walking.
I am swinging out of my shoes.
I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to hit it hard.
Absolutely.
And we do have a pitching change here for Atlanta. Tom Glavin is in the game. Glavin replacing Smoltz, who replaced Millwood.
Yes.
So.
Boy, you talk about arms as well.
Yeah.
Atlanta. Ooh.
Almost killed him.
Late. Yeah.
That was some inside cheese there. Keegan hung tough, though, because he's a Clay City
That's
kid.
That's what he is. 1-2 the count. Nice eye. Boy, wanted to go up top, but no.
2-2 count here.
0-0, still the game. Bottom of the third.
Oh.
Boy, getting close there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Keegan giving a good at bat here, leading off the inning. Payoff pitch. Ooh.
Oh, he got a walk. Nice job. Way to draw that walk. Get on base.
And I'll give home plate umpire Ryan Winchester credit. he's not given that inside strike.
No.
He's been consistent there. They're going to have to find another way to get him here. Chad Hosselton up to bat.
Okay.
Chad, younger brother of Gavin, again, has earned this time.
Sure has. By the way, probably no bunts today. Just
No.
swing, right? Get out there
Yeah,
and swing.
there's
strike.
no reason to bunt. Work on those over the summer. Today, we're looking for hits.
That's right.
We
Yes.
want to be crack-a-lacking,
Yes.
as they say in Atlanta.
Absolutely. Roll out.
You
know?
like that SEC, don't you?
I
You
love
like that
it.
SEC
love
football.
The SEC, yes. It's the best. It's we say that, but now the Big Ten coming on strong here lately, right? I mean, my gosh.
Well,
Ohio
there's really
State,
only two
Michigan.
conferences
That's
left.
it.
I know people aren't tuning in. We can talk baseball if you want, SEC baseball, but I mean,
That's
if you're
right.
talking SEC, you're talking football.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Chad goes
swing
down
and a miss.
swinging, but
Hey, good for him. Get some cuts
Yeah.
in there.
well, I like this aggressive approach out of North Clay.
Yeah.
I think there's something that we could learn from this
Absolutely.
going into the fall.
25, Talon
Up to the plate, Talon Hemphill, the pride and joy of Joel.
Ooh,
And Stephanie Hemphill.
good pickoff move. Man,
Ooh, about got him, Rich. Got to stay awake over there.
you always
Right. Yeah.
have to stay away.
Yep. Don't be looking up in the stands, and
No.
looking at Budweiser Brew House,
right
stuff
here.
like that. You're looking at that picture. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Strike down the middle, nice pitch. Runner on first for North Clay, one down, bottom of the third.
Of course, saw Joel Hemphill earlier. Stephanie, got a lot of her family here.
Sure.
Got some of those grandkids here for Stephanie.
Oh yeah, always, right? I mean, the family is very tight.
Yep.
So that's great. Great to see. Bring the
Coached
ball
her son Trey. Saw Trey and his buddy Colton here, former players for Flora Wolves football.
1-1 the count, one down, runner at first, not a big lead. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. So here's the pitch. Ooh.
See
Okay,
Hillary
good eye.
Dawkins here in front of us, Wes. And I feel like people are moving closer. They want to hear what we've got to say. That's what I feel like.
Do you blame them?
No.
I mean, welcome to the show.
Hey,
You know, so
talk
yeah.
about a show. How
Right.
about that dude in the gator taking out half the gate a little bit ago? Standing there
Had an
by the
accident earlier, folks. They took out some metal railing and just kept going.
picking
It's
up
like,
the
hey, good for you.
the broadcast stuff.
This is the way I look at it, Rich. If you're going to lose your job, lose it all the way. Leave a story.
And
you
then
know,
turned
so.
around and shrugged and said, let the Cardinals fix it. That wasn't one of our guys, by the way.
That was not Wabash.
yeah.
No. Not sure who they were, but you won't hear from them again. It would be
No,
my
no.
guess. Yeah. So, nice curve. Got him looking.
Yep.
Broke late on him. Two
Yep.
down now.
Tough at bat for Talon there, but still a fun experience. I'm sure he'll get another at bat here in our 2.5 innings or hours to 9 innings of play. Of course, 9 innings may not take long if we keep getting 3 up, 3 down.
I was going to say it's going to go pretty quick. Gavin Dawkins now
Yeah,
up.
just
to the
talked
plate.
about the Dawkins, and here's Gavin.
There he is. It's called segue.
Yeah.
Right? Nice job.
Well, I kind of,
Yeah.
I kind of know these
It's
guys.
a talent, right?
See who else we got in the crowd. Looks like the Schnippers are here.
Logan
course.
Fleener in the crowd.
Yeah, Logan Fleener.
Superstar Logan Fleener. Great kid.
Oh,
Great
man.
kid. 1-1 the count. 2 down. 0-0 is your score. Runner on first for North Clay. And here's the pitch. Oh, good
look
eye.
by
Good
Gavin.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gavin doesn't get a lot of at-bats, but gets a lot of playing time. He's our courtesy runner. Really fast kid. Pretty good player growing up. Oh, we got time.
Ooh.
Don't have that silly pitch clock here.
Yeah, right.
But no, Gavin's done a good job, and interested to see what he can do in this at-bat. Looks ready to go. Looks good.
Yeah. Don't have to get ready, stay ready.
That's right.
Yeah. That's the way I
Hey.
live my life.
How about a shout out to Kathy Gregor? Kathy's our photographer for today. She's down in the dugout getting some great shots of the boys as they're having the time of their life. Get to play at Busch Stadium with their best friends, and obviously
hey.
we want that.
Hey.
Javi Lopez
Boy,
fired one.
let's stay focused, Javi. I mean,
Over
maybe it
Glavin's
costs us a
head.
run here. All right, 3-2 the count. Rich, what are you expecting here? With two
Well,
down.
we'll
runner on
have the
first?
runner going on the pitch. Make sure he doesn't go over. He's got good pickoff
He
moves.
does.
And then Gavin's sitting fastball, and it's in the draw. Oh, we got a wild pitch.
Got a walk there. Dawkins lays the bat down gently, which is polite,
Hey,
I think.
listen, Sammy, they got so many rules here at Busch Stadium. There's Easton Freck, the bat boy. He came running out.
Look at it, yeah.
But you got to stay on the tarps, and you got to stay on the dirt.
Gotcha.
Well, Colin Schnipper's up to bat. We're just talking about the Schnippers. Vernon Gwynn down there.
Sure were. You're getting good at this, Rich. I mean, your timing is impeccable. It's just
Two on,
two
two
down,
out.
2 on. Oh, nice
Good.
cut. Got a ball coming back
That was
here.
close to us.
Oh, well, I thought the Winoily bird would go get that one, but she didn't. So, oh, hey, we got a fight. Oh, we got 2 of them going for it.
We got a race.
Oh, we got a race.
Oh.
Nice job. Woman from the dirty South went after that and got it. Good for her. Nice job.
Is that
Good
Medea?
hustle. What's that?
Medea?
It might be.
That was a heck of a
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Heck of a run to get that ball.
Pickoff
inside
move.
move, but he got back.
just in time, but great move.
Boy, that was
See how that little decoy from the shortstop and the second base comes in? That's a nice play.
I like Colin being aggressive on that first pitch. Colin improved so much this year. Played a really good center field in that regional championship game defensively.
Yeah. Good player, even better kid.
Absolutely.
Good kid. Positive attitude, works hard.
So, boy, we are so close here to being able to pull a Mike Shannon Deuces Wild.
That's right.
I don't know if I can contain my enthusiasm. I don't know how many chances we'll get.
Oh, up the middle. Oh, right back at it.
That was a nice play.
Nice play by the pitcher.
The pitcher's pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Had good moves to first and second. Fields his position.
Well, working on his hops to get those throws back from the catcher. I mean, he does it all. All right, so that's the end of 3. 0-0 is your game, is your score right now. Rich, what else is going on in your world these days? What's happening in North Clay that we need to know about?
Sure. So we mentioned boys basketball, junior high and high school. We got high school girls basketball. Played at Salem in a shootout. When was that? Yesterday. And there's your blessed mother. Yes, please. Yeah. Getting us water. Yeah. I tell you. She does it all.
Saint.
Yep.
Yes.
Actually, I asked my own mother to put me up for adoption earlier today.
Saying that.
Susan would bite. But no, we've got, they played it's a 2A, 3A shootout. So they played Waltonville, Sesser-Valier. They played Heron, and I'm drawing and Vandalia. And great learning experience. There's Coach Ethan Kinsler there. Good North Clay player in his own right. But anyway, so high school girls basketball, starting open gym and things. Took a phone call on the way over here from Kim Adair, the new junior high girls basketball coach. And we're going to set something up for a scrimmage with Flora. Oh. And so that's an exciting opportunity. They've been having open gyms. And and then added some new assistant coaches, some alumni. Super proud of Chloe Lewis coming back to help with high school girls basketball as an assistant coach, high school volleyball as an assistant coach. And then, of course, we've got Allison Suzuki and her brother Ben playing first base today. Allison coming back to us from a successful volleyball career at Vincennes University to be our junior high girls basketball coach. So
it's always good to bring the alum back like that. It's fantastic.
And we've got Caden Craig on the mound here, starting the top of the 4th inning.
Nice. New pitcher yet again. The cornucopia of arms that is North Clay. They got one warming up in the bullpen down there, too, getting ready for the next inning. It's like an all-star game, if you will. Man,
Sammy, I tell you, we'll wait for Caden to deliver this, and I'll go into story mode.
Okay.
Nice strike there. So we played Flora down at Miners Stadium in Marion 15 years ago. And I sent every pitcher I had out to the bullpen, even if they were just throwing 10 warm-up pitches. And then I'd use the phone to call down there. And I'd say, hey, I need the righty. We didn't have any lefties on the team. Get that righty up. I need him. Yeah, great stuff.
That makes you feel good, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're in the show. Right?
We had I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a team here as Caden falls behind 2-1 on the leadoff batter here in the top of the 4th. Nothing in this ball game. But we had 17th Street Barbecue had a restaurant right there next to the stadium. I don't believe it's open anymore.
No.
But of course, their main one in Murfreesboro, award-winning barbecue. So I call ahead and I say, we're going to go ahead and eat there after the game. And the boys found some eating challenge, and they split up into teams. And they said the winning team the losing team would buy the food for the winning team. And Ooh, right there. Caden Craig sits him down.
Craig.
We got one down. And Clayton Walden in the house, brother of Carter Walden. Oh, Urge.
Ooh.
Playing the Urge
Haven't
here.
heard that in a
Keith
while.
Price is excited somewhere
Right?
and doesn't know why.
Ooh.
Loves the Urge.
Look at the crowd coming up the stairs.
Yeah,
One
the
Brooklyn
Grubauer family.
Grubauer
Brooklyn
and
her
Mother
grand-
Grubauer.
Mamaw.
And Mamaw.
Yeah, Penny Grubauer.
Nice. All right, one down. Craig
But
Dealing.
anyway, these boys get into this eating contest, and we had this brother duo, Levi and Seth McElroy. And Levi, he was a bigger one, and he says, called him Big Mac. And so they bring out the food, and there's an entire serving bowl of coleslaw. And nobody on the team liked coleslaw. And that Levi McElroy ate an entire serving bowl of coleslaw with the serving spoon, and his team won.
What a team player. Also, wouldn't want to be around him
Devin
for the next
Hilferty in the
wouldn't want
house.
to be around him for the next couple days.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
No,
So,
that
yeah.
road, that trip home was rough.
I bet.
We got to pop up on the
first.
infield. Down
Nice
Hemphill,
play.
nice
Hemphill
job.
that
Looked
away.
behind that, stayed behind, makes the play.
Shot. I tell you what, we're watching a defensive battle here. Both teams sound defensively, pitching well, fielding well.
Oh yeah, give credit. The pitchers have thrown a lot of strikes.
Yes, they have.
Great pace to the game. Just need some runs on the board.
But hey, when the pitching's good, the defense is good. Hard to get runs.
That's right.
Runs at a premium today, Rich. 2 down, top of the 4th. Craig kicks and fires. A little low and inside.
The Atlanta Hawks coming into the game as district champions here in 2025. Of course, you know, I believe their season ended. They were up 28-3, and the other team came back.
They had a guy. They got a kid on team, Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Just choked it away. Bless his heart.
And that's I had heard about him from our good friend Brian Lane.
Sure.
And
right.
so,
Nice pitch.
but yeah, the other team,
their starting pitcher Tom Brady came in, saved the day. Yeah.
And they came back and beat them and come from behind fashion. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, it was unreal. All right. Oh, chopper to third.
Chad Hosselton, I believe.
Oh, a little bobble.
Yeah.
Okay. Hadn't seen a lot at third this year, right?
That's in fairness to both the pitcher and to Chad. This is a tough atmosphere.
Yeah.
You're playing at Busch Stadium in a position that you haven't seen much, and give him credit, he didn't throw the ball away or something that cost us bases.
That's right.
2 outs, guy gets on, just gives another guy from Atlanta a chance to bat. That's all that's hurt.
Yep. Ooh, look at I like the towel hanging out of the back pocket here on the batter. Nice. That's
like
Bob
this
Warner,
guy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fats Domino, is that the pool player?
No, that would be
Who was the pool player?
Minnesota Fats.
Minnesota Fats, yeah. Minnesota Fats there. Oh, man, good pickoff move. Yeah, Minnesota Fats there. Got the towel hanging just in case he needs it.
Sure.
And again, you know, we tried to go live on the Facebook until we got everything up and running here. Some technical delays, but we're up and running here on a delay for Wabash. Very grateful to Wabash for all they do for North Clay and giving us the opportunity to broadcast. It's got to be a broadcasting dream for you, Sammy, broadcasting at Busch Stadium.
Are you kidding? What I mean, name something better, right? I mean, we're in the place that you know. Think of the legends that have played here. I mean, Albert Pujols was not that far away. You know, hitting bombs. You know, I mean, Mark McGuire, Ozzie Smith. The names go on and on.
Yep.
2-1 the count. Oh, hot
that's
shot
gonna
to
find a
second.
hole.
Oh, that's nice play right there. Nice hit.
Hot shot between first and second.
Up next for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. What a player.
Freddie Freeman, man. Earlier, Jackson and I voted for the All-Star game, voted Freddie Freeman as the NL starter at first base.
As one should. As one should.
So
all right, 2 on
Courtesy
now.
runner.
Courtesy runner.
2 on, 2 out.
I've got to change it back towel.
Mm-hmm. Well, it can't run, slide. That towel's
that holds
a
him back.
hazard. So
Yeah.
it's like running with one of those parachute things on.
It'll make you fat. You've got to take it off eventually. All right, 2 on, 2 down. Craig in the stretch. Facing Freddie Freeman. World Series hero, Freddie Freeman.
Yep, absolutely. Ronald Acuna stepping up to the plate now for Atlanta. Caden Craig has his work cut out for him.
Players mid-bat.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
Yep.
Nice. There you go. He's got him down 0-2 with 2 down.
Yep.
Top of the 4th.
I feel like we could get Acuna out better than Freeman, so it's Acuna at the plate. Freeman's just a beast with guys in RBI situations.
I hope that they eventually play Rabbit Marinville. I hope they eventually get him in the game.
Absolutely.
So, one of the most famous Braves of all, Rabbit. Shot to third. Oh, under the glove. Uh-oh, might have to play at the plate.
He's sending him.
Oh, he's got it.
Here's the throw.
Got him. Bang, nice throw.
Out at the plate. What a play,
down.
North Clay.
Wow, what a throw. Was that from young Adair?
That's Brody Adair.
Brody
To
Adair.
Gavin Castleton. What a great play by Brody.
Boy, I'm telling you, you won't be able to talk to Barry and Kim Adair for 2 weeks after that play in Busch Stadium. Good Lord, impressive. Keeps the score 0-0 as we end the top of the 4th. What a play, Rich.
I'm telling you, you got to capitalize at the plate this inning. I think that if I were going to pick it's the White Sox.
Sure.
But Hawk Harrelson would say my pick to click.
Yeah.
And I think that we've got, you're not going to believe who's leading off.
Who's leading off?
Who do you think? How does baseball work when you've got somebody that makes a great defensive play?
And steps up to the plate. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. If Brody Adair walks up to the plate right now, he's hitting one about 450 feet. It happens every time. Make a play in the field, then get out there.
Either that or he's going to pull a Jake Taylor. He's going to call his shot and then lay down the bunt, leg it out. Hopefully doesn't wrench his knee like Jake did in Major League.
Let's hope not. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Sir. All right. On the mound.
We got people dancing. They're having their best. I mean,
it's having time.
Guys, I'm going to tell you again.
On the screen right now.
I get so excited.
That's starting point guard for 7th grade North Clay. Get ready out there.
Gavin Dawkins. Or Leighton. Yeah. Anyway, one of the great things about this is the kids that are being influenced by other kids. You got little kids that are looking up to these high schoolers, and it's awesome. I love the atmosphere here today.
All right, on the mound for Atlanta, Steve Avery, which is great. Good to see him back in the league.
Steve Avery, Jesse James' favorite player.
Brody Adair. Oh, he about took one of the ribs. But a little bit inside there, but he's stuck.
Hung tight on that inside pitch.
Well, here it is, Rich. They know baseball, too, and they don't want to give him a pitch right now because they know what's going to happen.
Yep.
That's the magic of baseball, and they're going to avoid that. If they got to plunk him, they will. So
Atlanta's threatened almost every inning up there, but haven't been able to push a run across here in a 0-0 game. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pitching and defense are the story today in this game, not so much in the St. Louis Cardinals game.
So far, Atlanta with 5 hits. North Clay just with 1. Nice cut by Adair. Adair, what would you say?
I like to say Adair.
Does the family also enjoy that?
I think they go by both.
Okay.
As a guy that's got the name Grubaugh,
right.
You people with names like Irwin, you don't know what it's like.
No. Simple.
Oh, look at this blessed woman.
Oh, and here it comes. Waters and all that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh, fresh cold water. You got to love it. 0-0 the game.
Almost
North
like an episode of the R&B Review going on in front of us.
Of course, famous for Brenda Millen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a job she did.
some other guy.
Yep. And some of the guys we won't mention. Adair goes down swinging. Good for him. Go down swinging. Get your cuts in. Up next, straight out of Compton.
Outfielder, Jack Compton.
Love it. Got to get some people on base, Rich. We got to get some offense getting going here. Still 0-0. Defensive battle right now.
See if Jack can get something going as the lineup flips over for their 2nd time through.
Popped it up. Third baseman coming
room
over. That's
over
here
here right by the dugout.
That's tough play. And he made it.
Wow.
Nice play.
Nice play by Eddie Matthews. Eddie Matthews over there, third baseman, legendary for Atlanta.
Yep. I'm telling you right now, if we come this far to do this game, and if I don't see Fred McGriff getting this lineup soon, I'm going to be very upset. The Crime Dog does not get to swing. He taught us baseball. You remember the instructional video. Tom Emanski, Fred McGriff. I mean, come on. What a great swing Fred McGriff had.
Love it.
Like
Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. As well he should be. Oh, ripped short. Run it out. Imdars. Oh, he's moving. Oh, nice play by the shortstop. A 1,
Some
2,
great
3
play at
inning.
shortstop in this ball game. 1,
Yep.
2, 3 inning, as you said. Sorry, Sammy, I cut you off.
Step over me again, and there'll
I
be
know.
problems. All right, so 0-0 into 4. We want to thank, of course, Behind the Mic show sponsors. As we mentioned earlier, North Wayne Insurance Agency, downtown Florida for all your insurance needs. Julian's out at the West Y. Fantastic food, even better service, lunch and dinner specials at all times. And then, of course, Midwest Farm and Land Company, RG Outdoors for all your real estate and hunting needs. They're right across the road from Huck's in downtown Florida. Everybody knows. Stop by and get what you need there. Fantastic. So, and here, coming up the stairs, alum, former great basketball player, Maya Ballard.
Maya Ballard, right there.
The stars are out today. So.
Yep. So, Sammy, we've also got some volleyball going on. Coach Jamie Harville has the team working hard. So the volleyball team's coming in 6:30 in the morning, doing their workouts. They're doing a 7:15 open gym, and then they're playing in a power league up in at T-Town, put on by Lakeland College, and they're actually playing tonight. So good luck, girls. And they're excited. We've got a big power switch over finishing up in the at the high school in the new gym, the new portion of the district, and Ameren should be wrapping that up. It's possible it was done while we were at the game today. We'll find out when we get back into town whether that's tomorrow.
Sure. A lot of work going on. By the way, Toby Reinhardt mentioned earlier, got like a big satchel he's walking around with now. Looks like Indiana Jones, Rich. You see him down there?
Absolutely.
Not sure what he's got back
Just
there, but I
missing
assume
the
it's
hat.
a crystal skull from a kingdom or something like that. Got a gold bar in there. I'm not sure what he's got going on. You wouldn't think Toby would be a guy that could go on treasure hunts and run all over the place, but he can do it. He's very mobile. Yeah.
Hey, folks, we got breaking news here.
Oh.
North Clay has a new catcher behind the plate.
Oh, my.
So if you have followed North Clay baseball this season, Gavin Hosselton has caught almost every inning in the fall and the spring. Mr. Trenton Ingram is behind the plate.
Good for him.
Of course, Trenton had a hand injury, and it's been a long recovery for him. But he's back in action behind the plate.
And big Carter Walden on the mound.
Carter Walden on the mound.
Yep, got a heck of an arm. Haven't seen him pitch in a while, but good for him getting on the mound. Throws some smoke, Rich.
I had him at about 84 on the radar there.
I think that's accurate, yes. Great kid, a lot of talent. Whoa, hey, says welcome to the
Chipper's
plate.
ear here as
Yeah,
Atlanta's just now rolling their lineup back around.
Number 10, Hall of Famer, Chipper Jones. What a player.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know, and can I say this? That Atlanta was, because you work closely with the Atlanta Braves, you always have. Yeah. How great is it of them to send their former MLB players to come get this experience with our kids?
It's an incredible, you know, the kids will never forget this. Parents,
yeah.
You're seeing all your childhood idols, Pascual Perez, Claudel Washington, just a lot of these guys that Steve Bedrosian, and
well, here's another name that we saw earlier. We didn't get to mention Glenn Hubbard.
Glenn Hubbard.
I mean, what a player. So, yeah. Well,
okay.
The leadoff walk. Okay, got him 3-2. Up to the plate now for the Dirty South, Mark Lemke.
Love Mark Lemke. You know, when that Braves team went from worst to first, there were so many great stories.
Yeah.
Mark Lemke was one of them. They had that pitching staff with Charlie Leibrandt.
Oh, so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's not forget, of course, the Atlanta team coached by Bobby Cox, legend, still coaching.
Bobby Cox.
Well, they are aggressive on the base baskets, big leads over there, so they got a runner on. Still 0-0, top of the fifth.
Yeah, top of the order here for Atlanta. So we'll see if they put the runners in motion a little bit with a new catcher, a new pitcher.
They might test that arm of that catcher, see what's going on. Okay, a little high, 2-0 the count.
So on deck, we've got Spud Webb for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the top of the fifth.
What an athlete.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, not just a basketball player.
Sure.
Dunk contest champion.
Oh, got it by him. There you go, 2-1.
In the 3-hole.
Says, you know, I know you're sitting on fastball, but I can get it by you, and sure did. But man, boy, it is a lot nicer. Even though it says it's 87, it don't feel like it now. The sun finally got behind this. We got a nice shade. The breeze feels good. Here's the pitch. Boy, big lead at first. Might want to look over there. Ooh, he likes that inside of that plate there a little bit. 3-1 the count.
Good hitters count here. Let's see if.
Be nice to just induce a nice little double play
Boy,
ball
a double
here.
play would be big.
Wouldn't it be nice? To the stretch. Got him. Ooh, boy, he had him jumping, leading off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Good to check back on him, though. He's
That was
getting
a good move there by Carter.
kind of taking over a little too much real estate there, Rich. You got to check back every now and then. So,
Yeah. You got to make sure you control the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, he's not got as big a lead now. Oh, he's going. Oh,
Boy,
he got
that
a
was a
big
jump there.
Wow. All right.
That was a jump.
Walked him. 2 on. Nobody down. And coming to the plate, you're not going to believe it, Rich, Andres Galarraga.
Andres Galarraga, the big cat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Of course, played for the St. Louis Cardinals. Only place he played where he wasn't really very effective.
Right.
Good
Interesting.
career with the Expos, great career with the Rockies.
Oh, boy. Well, you and I could have had a great career with the Rockies. Get up in the air, it's gone. You know.
Say that, but we didn't.
We did. Well, we weren't asked. Yeah.
We were not.
I sent emails, phone calls, nothing. There's a good. There you go. Get ahead in the count. What he needs to do here, Rich. You know, just put the ball in there. Let your defense help you out. So 2 on, nobody down. Still 0-0. Top of the 5th. Atlanta gets some people on here.
Yeah, this is a threat here. Their number 3
Sure
hitter
is.
with runners on first and second.
Boy, that kid on second likes to dance around, confuse the pitcher.
And it does appear that he's
Sure does.
bothering Walton.
He does, yeah. High and outside. Doing his job.
Wow, Bobby Cox over there in the third base box working it.
You wouldn't think at his age he could move like that, but look at him. I mean, he's agile. It's impressive.
Did the Macarena over there.
This is what happens, people, when you take care of yourself. Longevity. So, popped it foul. Heads up, Barry Adair. Boy, he about caught one right there.
Almost got him in the back.
Oh, he's going for it. Just had it back. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Nice hustle. That away. That away.
Wow.
Nice job. Way to get after it.
He's feeling good.
This past week was running from a grizzly and catching salmon up in Alaska. Now he's getting foul balls. Impressive. Can't slow him down. So there's that. But all right, 1 and 2 the count. Ooh, just about got that double play ball he wanted.
He lets
Foul
that ball ride. Kind of does an inside-out swing, a little Derek Jeter look.
Yep. Well, I think Barry Adair was going to try to keep that ball, but the guy of St. Louis Cardinals says, hey, we need that back.
Yeah. He says, give it back.
There you go.
Yeah. Didn't get to keep it.
1 and 2 the count. Walden to the stretch, the pitch. There's your double play ball, maybe. Zimdar's charging. Oh, it got under his glove. Nope,
And
that
we've
wasn't
got
Zimdar's.
the first
That was
run
Jones.
of the game.
And there's the first run. And now they move to second, third. Short hopped him right there. Got in between.
Well, got that in between hop. It was a big hop, and you get in that in between. Am I going to charge it? Am I going to stay back? And of course, Colin Schnipper trying to maintain the shutout, but probably should have eaten that one. Now they got runners on second, third, nobody out. Cleanup hitter here for Atlanta.
Little chopper at third. That's a tough play.
Let it go.
Don't throw it. Nope. Safe. Ooh, they rounded third. 2 runs in now for Atlanta.
Yeah, just got new ones. Thank you.
Nice little, this little nubber down the third base line by Darrell Evans there, but it got to run in. So pretty impressive.
It's first and third, nobody out. I wouldn't say they've hit Carter hard at all.
No, not at all. Just some bad luck.
Just some bad luck. And you play enough, you run through a streak of bad luck.
Sure.
And right now,
back.
Lost that one.
I did,
you,
I just ducked my head, so I'm not sure where that one ended up. All right, 0-1 the count.
But
Atlanta up 2-0.
Right now, North Clay only has 1 hit.
Yeah.
And, that's what's keeping them 5 innings, 1 hit. So
Andrew Jones at the plate for Atlanta.
Yeah, Andrew Jones, I tell you what.
Ripped
Boy,
to left. That's trouble. Oh, we got him turned around. There are going to be some more runs. Here they come, sending them.
1 runs in.
Boy, that was ripped.
2 runs in.
Ooh,
he put a charge into that one. He says, hooray, from second base.
Yep, 4-0 now Atlanta. Andrew Jones with a shot to left, got over the outfielder's head.
And that's the first time they really got into Carter. Everything else was just nickel and dime, but they put a charge into that one. And of course, now the left fielder moves back a little bit. It's not very likely they'll do that 2 at-bats in a row, so
No,
don't want to overcompensate.
Right. Little foul tip back.
Coach Freck's all over that one. Nope.
Of course.
Coach Cox, sorry. 4-0 lead here. Atlanta explodes here in the top of the 5th for 4 runs. Runner on second, nobody out there.
Ripped
line
center.
shot to center.
Oh, great play.
Great play.
Great play.
Wow. What a play in center field.
That was straight out of Compton,
I
wasn't it?
believe that was Jack Compton with
Yeah.
the diving play. Of course, Jack started the game pitching, moved out to center field. He plays really good high school center field.
He sure does. Nice play out there by Jack.
So first out here for North Clay.
Oh,
Let's see if that gives Carter maybe the confidence to come back at these guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, Terry Pendleton at the plate, former Cardinal, but then had a great, MVP, was he not, for the
Former
Braves?
MVP, that's right.
Yeah, so.
Again, with that worst to first, I like the names you're bringing up here, Sam.
Yep. Well, they just sent all the stars. How great is that?
Of course, they had Sid Bream during that time. Francisco Cabrera with the big hit to knock off the Pirates.
Greg Olson catching. Rafael Belliard.
Ooh, I wonder where Rafael Belliard's at today.
I would assume kick back on a beach somewhere enjoying a pina colada. I
know we're on tape delay, but
Sure.
if any of you in Facebook world or YouTube or wherever you're at, if you know where Rafael Belliard's at, say hello for us.
If you're
Drop
close.
us a line and let us know how
close.
he's doing.
Yeah, and I assume at some point we will see Lonnie Smith
Absolutely.
in the game. What a player.
Of course, big blunder there in that game with the Twins, but I think Atlanta's forgiven him. I did hear that Dominique Wilkins might be here later.
Yeah, well, I would assume. What else is he doing, right?
Again,
So, yeah.
I live a weird life. 1993, I'm in Mall of America in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Look up, Dominique Wilkins walking right at me. I said,
How
"Meek."
tall in real life?
In real life,
Yeah.
probably 6'8".
Unreal.
Yeah.
Frightening almost. And got a pass ball here. Runner moves up, got a walk. 4-0 still. The score. And he's going to second. He's just taking
We're
off.
just going to keep going. We're just
Hustle.
running.
Okay. Get a
Yeah.
hustle. Two more people in scoring position now. Still just one out for Atlanta.
Yeah. I don't
Don't want
know
this
that
game
that's
getting out of
gonna-
hand, Rich.
I don't know that that's going to go over really well in an exhibition game.
Yeah.
Taking extra bases off.
Right? Was that necessary?
Walks and pass
Hey.
balls, but
Hey.
that's okay. I mean,
Play
the
to
game's-
win. Right.
If the ball's live, play it until it's dead. So. Okay. That was the play.
Got him swinging. No. All right, swing and a miss. 0-1's the count.
So North Clay with the infield in.
Curve.
And looks like we're going to probably make a play at the plate if it's there, otherwise go across to first.
Got to keep this within 4 runs. That's
That's deep enough for a sac fly.
Well, he got under that. Nice
Jack
play out
with
center.
a nice play.
Will drive a run home, though. Tag and score. 5-0 now, Atlanta.
Jack with a good play on that. Covered a lot of ground.
Well,
Probably
you knew
kept that runner
eventually,
from second from
Rich, even with
scoring.
all the great pitching and defense, at some point somebody's going to break through, and Atlanta's done that at the top of the 5th here. Getting a new ball here.
Yeah. Coach is trying to get some guys up in the dugout. I think he told them to make some oatmeal.
Yeah.
Needs a snack. He needs
A little something.
to get through these late innings.
Sure. Up at the plate now for Atlanta, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre, wow.
Yeah.
Also a former MVP.
Yeah. Ended up being a great manager for the Cardinals as well.
Yankees.
Cardinals.
Cardinals, not so much.
Not so well. Yankees turned out pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Helps to have a Derek Jeter and a Mariano Rivera, and the name goes on.
Didn't necessarily
and on.
have all that in '96 when he started
Did
turning
not.
things around.
Fly to left, 2 down, squeezes it, gets out of the inning finally. 5 runs given
Keegan
up.
out there, but big inning for Atlanta. 5-0 lead here, headed into the bottom of the 5th. So what else we got going on, Sammy? We've got cheer. Junior high cheer had a big fundraiser last weekend. Appreciate everybody that came out to support them at Napa. They did a great job there. And then they've got open gyms coming up. High school cheer booked some open gyms. Of course, getting to use the new space. So that's important to get the cheerleaders in there. We've got to look at what we're going to do for pregame for basketball, volleyball, things like that. Student section cheers, get all that going. So excited. What else we got going on? Of course, the power switch over, in case anybody was trying to contact the schools. Surprise, couldn't do it yet this week. No phone lines. Ben Rounds, bus driver, high school teammate of Chad Green, relief pitcher for the Blue Jays.
Nice.
So has a Chad Green jersey on. Anyway, no phones, Wi-Fi, power in the new parts. So it was a tough week to get a hold of us. But like we said, hopefully that's fixed and we're back up and running tomorrow.
Absolutely. Oh, good. Always something good going on. It's important. There's a lot more things to power there now than there used to be. All right, well, on the mound now, new pitcher for Atlanta, Warren Spahn.
Warren Spahn.
I mean,
you know, read a thing today, speaking of former greats there for Atlanta, of course, Phil Necro.
Sure.
Knuckleball extraordinaire, saw that a guy threw a knuckleball last night 88 miles an hour.
I mean, what do you do with that?
What are we doing?
What do you throwing 88-mile-an-hour knuckleballs?
Genetic modification.
Right, that's all it is.
You know, started back when Ben Johnson used those roids in '88.
Yes.
For Canada, Team Canada.
Got a foul back here, heads up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that guy wasn't even paying attention at all.
He's on his phone,
Yep.
playing a game.
Yep.
Probably Roblox.
Check into life, not your phone, sir. You about caught one on the forehead right there. All right, so 0-2 the count. Is that Mr. Jones up batting there?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Ian Jones with Carter Walden on deck here.
Ooh, inside, 1-2. Need some base runners badly, Rich. North Clay's got to get some things going here.
It'd be nice to just start with 2 hits in a row. Just start there.
Outside, good eye. Working
2-2
them.
count. I've been impressed with this Atlanta team. Pretty fundamentally sound, aggressive at the plate and on the bases. Good pitching.
Sure.
Really haven't seen their defense have to work too much other than their pitchers. Shortstops have made some nice plays.
Walked him. Nice way to come back. Nice job. There's a base runner we're talking about then. Maybe get something going here.
I think that's Ian's second straight plate appearance getting on base.
So the bat, Carter Walden up, had a base hit. He's first at bat.
Yeah, only hit of the game.
Only hit of the game for North Clay so far.
Nice hit and run there with Carter and Ian. So let's see if something like that is up again.
You think the others took one for a ride? If Walden can get into one here. Oh, we got him leaning.
Got him lunging.
Got him to pop up a little bit. Tough play for the catcher. Nice play. Out.
Did a good job staying behind it.
1 down.
Carter would like to have that at bat back. Not sure how many more at bats he'll get.
That's true. Caden Craig up the plate. Nice lefty swing here.
And
I'd like to see him rip one down the line here.
Yeah. A lot of space down that right field line.
Sure is. Got a good lead at first. Here's the pitch. Oh, there it is.
My
He got all that one.
Oh my
Send
goodness.
him.
Guys, that's deep.
I called it. Oh, he
One hops the
one
fence.
hops the wall. Jack, you
What a
called
shot.
that one.
Caden's hustling.
Sending. Jones is going to score.
That's a
There's
double
your
and a
first
run
of the
scored.
game. He about took that yard, Rich.
I'll tell you what, Sammy, Caden is a big, strong kid, and he put a charge into that
sure
one. That's
did.
gone at any high school field that you play
at
at.
North Clay, that's gone. Yeah, so here, a little bit, when you one-hop the wall in the Major League ballpark, that's pretty good for a high schooler, for sure. Pretty good for anybody. So.
We talk about Caden Craig representing 2 schools like Keegan, Clay City, and North Clay, and what a great job by Caden. Step in there ready to go, got a pitch up, and hammered it.
Yes, sir. A little excitement for North Clay now. All right, up to bat.
Gavin Hosselton. Gavin got on base in his first at bat.
Yeah.
So we've got 1 on, 1 out here. Runner on second. First run across for North Clay here at beautiful Busch Stadium.
Beautiful. It is a beautiful ballpark. Good view of the arch.
Settling into a beautiful night here in the shade. What a day.
Yeah. Back in our younger days, we probably would have hit up Ballpark Village after this, but now, way to wear it, Gavin. That's it, base runners. That's what we like to see. It's team play right there. But these days, just leave after the game, go home, get a good sleep.
Yeah, well, like I say, I got training in the morning, so I'll be at Newton 8 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely. Yeah. And got summer workouts start 6:30.
And so, guys, I don't mean to brag, but I've been utilizing the new weight room. Been in at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Can I ask you
2 weeks in a row?
How's your posture these days?
So the posture's been great. I feel like my chi has been centered.
You're
really,
feeling grounded, I would say.
I'm grounded.
That's awesome.
I don't know that I'm using my third eye, but you got to save something for week 3.
Yeah, don't get too far yourself. By the way, who we got at bat here, Rich?
This is Evan Clifton in a big spot here.
Right,
the senior could bust this inning wide open.
Yep, 2 on, 1 down.
And, you know, Evan hit the ball sharply at second base last time.
Yep.
He had 3 really good at-bats in the regional championship over at South Central. So let's see if Evan can come through with a hit in his last game here.
Okay,
always tough saying goodbye to these seniors, but today we get to celebrate them. That one just disappeared under the bat.
Yeah, it did.
That was a nice pitch.
A little yacker right there.
Yeah.
So, all right, 2-1 the count. He's looking to rip, though. Good for him. He's looking for fastball there, Rich, because it's 2-0. I get it. Nice pitch.
Dead red 2-0.
Yep. That's high, that away. I feel like North Clay's going to get back in the game here. We got a new pitcher here.
Well, again, I'm assuming that if anyone from Atlanta watches or listens to this, they'll understand why I'm saying this. I'm an old baseball guy, and none of you know me, but that pass ball on the walk where they sent the runner, that breaks some baseball etiquette. We always talk about unwritten rules in baseball. And if you fire up a North Clay team, you can't be surprised by what you get.
Right.
It's been that way since the
Oh,
that
that's
might
trouble.
drop. Is that going to stay fair?
Oh, just foul.
Boy, that would have been trouble. Craig would have scored.
Look at Craig hustling down that third base line. Love to see it. But now he's got a nice little journey all the way back.
Well, and again, the rules can't cut across the grass. You got to stay on the dirt. So Craig has to run twice as far. Of course, might not hurt Caden to do that from time to time.
Sure. It's a good way to stay in shape. Yeah. So, all right, here we go. 3-2 the count. 1 down.
Big at bat for North Clay in this game.
Big at bat. Big hole on the right side. If you could put the ball through there, probably get a run home. Oh, drew the walk. That was close, but good eye.
That was a tough one to take.
It was. Oof.
And I think from where we're at, 300 feet from the plate, I think that looked like that would have been a tough one to take.
All right. Ben Suzuki up to the plate. What a spot to be in. 1 down, bases loaded. You're down by 4. He could take one 400 feet here. We got a tie ball game.
Good
swing
stuff
and a miss.
by Ben.
0-1.
Bases loaded, 1 out for the Cardinals. So this is a big RBI opportunity for Ben Suzuki.
At a certain point, if you're Atlanta, you want to protect the lead, you might want to bring in Bruce Suter. So,
boy, I'll tell you, could you imagine?
Oh,
Mark Wohlers.
Yeah. Oh,
Wohlers was a fireballer.
Sure was. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned him earlier. I don't want to see John Rocker get up in that bullpen.
Not right now. No. Not right now. He might try to fight you.
Hollered at him at a ball game. And can't repeat what he said to me, but it was something along the lines of, "Can't you see I'm working here?" And I went back to my seat. I said, "He's working." Told the group I was with, "He's working." I'll leave it alone.
Nobody's saying another word. Yeah. He's working. That's right. 3-0 the count. Probably. Oh, he's swinging on 3-0, Rich.
I believe that was a 3-1 count. I think whoever's keeping the scoreboard was probably.
Okay.
I think it's
You're
actually
right,
a full count.
He missed that first pitch.
Yeah, I think we're looking at a full count here for Ben.
Full count now. They need to catch up around here. I mean, this is
just
MLB.
Missed that pitch anyway. It was a good swing. Way to hang, Ben.
That's it. Working him.
Yeah.
Well, that was 3-2 for sure, but it already was. But nevertheless, 3-2 the count. 1 down. North Clay down by 4. Bottom of the 5th. Got a little something going here. A little poke in the outfield here. Boy, that would make things interesting.
That's right.
They got big leads all around the bases here. Big leads.
Left
Walking,
it up.
There's another run.
Left it up. Boy, the pitcher frustrated by that one.
North Clay clawing their way back into this, Rich.
Walks in a run.
Looks like we've got a new bat boy. That way. Good hustle. Caden Craig scores, and up to the plate.
So Trenton's good in RBI opportunities. So one of the things we talk about is sitting on your pitch, but when you get an RBI opportunity, you want to maybe expand the zone a little bit, and Trenton does that well. He steps in there. He doesn't want to walk. He wants to hit. He thrives in big moments like his big brother did. And let's see if he can come through with a big RBI opportunity here.
2-0 pitch, waiting fastball. Uh-oh, could be double. Oh, he went home first. Might get him at first. Nice hustle.
Chucked
away.
it. Oh, no, he saved that.
He's safe. Yeah,
Thought
he
he
did.
chucked it down the
I
line.
did too. Kept nice play by the third baseman. Saved the run at home. 2 down now. North Clay still down 5-2.
Well, we talked about the catcher, you know. He's got that towel in his back pocket all the time.
All right, Rich.
Like a grease man for a NASCAR pit crew.
Right, absolutely. He's ready at all times. Oh, he's
How
got a
about that?
shot out to left. That could be
Keegan
trouble.
Sullins.
Oh, what a
what
play.
a play.
Sullins with a
Man.
rip, but a great
Gave
play
it
by
a
the left
ride.
fielder. Fires it back in, excited. What a play by that kid. Yep. Was that Hank Aaron out left making that play?
That would have been a Hank Aaron type play. I think Hank played right field for. You know what though? It's an exhibition.
It's
game.
exhibition.
Hank Aaron
Just
in
trying
left
it
field.
out. Yeah.
Great play.
Yeah. Yep.
So 5-2.
North Clay back in the game.
Oh, they got to feel better
Would you like
about
to
those
see?
at bats
Yep.
and the approach at the plate.
Oh, and to the mound now for North Clay, Cody Zemdars. What I don't think Atlanta's ready for is Cody Zemdars might be throwing possibly low 90s. Quite the guy to bring in the top of the 6th that you might not expect.
So I think if Atlanta hasn't been, again, we talk about how that game changed, and I do believe that we're going to start seeing some players return to the field. As I look around, I see Caden Craig back in right field, Gavin Hosselton back behind the plate, Ian Jones at shortstop, Cody on the mound, Jack Compton in center field.
Got a bullpen sesh getting ready to happen out
Love
there.
it.
Is that Ben Suzuki
Ben
that might get the
Suzuki
pitch?
going to work out with Trent Ingram out there.
I love it. Love it.
And again, how cool are the opportunities here today? You're pitching in the same bullpen as the major league players.
You're walking on field where legends have walked.
That's
what
right.
a great feeling, right?
So
I mean,
I'll
geez.
tell you, Sammy, my best moment in this field, straight across from us. We were out in the Coca-Cola deck, not out there on the patio up there.
Yeah.
For Game 7 of the 2011 World Series, and celebrated like rock stars that night. We were here
That's
for
the way
that
it's supposed to be.
championship.
And there's school board president Ryan Ballard's here to support the team. You gotta love it. Big sports fan he is.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
kids. I mean, you name it. Got a young man that's playing today. His other son, Colin's been helping with the summer workouts.
Oh, yeah.
Very
well, and again, we trying to bring those alumni back and bring that experience and that success and just create a culture.
That's right.
So, you know, at any given time, you're seeing Maya Ballard, Allison Suzuki, Chloe Lewis, Colin Ballard, Logan Fleener, and those are all college players just walking in and out. I saw Alexis Van Dyke and Mattia Price shooting baskets the other day in the new gym.
Love it.
That's what we want to surround ourselves with.
Zemdars
Champions
right.
teaching champions.
That's right. So up to the plate for Atlanta this time, Jorge Soler.
Oh, they checked Jorge Soler. We checked that swing, and Soler is a free swinger. Denny Douthit down there at first base said yes, he did, so we got an 0-2 count here. Top of the 6th inning. North Clay put a charge into a couple of different swings. There, strike 3 looking.
Nice pitch.
Take it around the horn here.
All right, 1 down. Zemdar's looking good on the mound.
Brian McCann at the plate. Brian McCann, switch hitting catcher.
And once again, folks, shout out to the Cardinals organization for letting these kids do this, and shout out to the Atlanta Braves. Once again, this is because of you. You know, your connections. Just people may not know this about Rich Screwball. Grew up in Atlanta, born and raised. Moved to Florida in 8th grade, but in that time in Atlanta, you know, went to school with a lot of those players.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I sent Brian Lane's family down there for a little bit to do some research. Also, Steve Miller, his family down there. And they came back with some research on some teams that we might be able to contact, and we were able to get this team, the Atlanta Yellow Jackets, Georgia Tech.
Sure.
Yeah. There's my buddy Laren Irwin.
Cooper Nelson.
Laren, a huge North Clay fan.
Right, very nice. Good. All right, 2 down. Zemdar's firing.
Boy, Zemdar's working quickly.
He sure is.
He wants, give me the ball.
Yeah, he's not
Let
going to
me
mess
get to
around.
work.
Yeah, we're down 5-2. We're back in this thing, though. Let's shut him down, get some more runs next inning.
Yep.
Rocket fire. Well, that's pretty. Nice curve. Would you say that was a curve, Rich?
Yeah.
I know we're a ways away, but that looked like a curve.
As you were mentioning earlier, he wants to stop, drop, shut him down, shop. That's a DMX song. That's how Rough Riders roll.
That's right.
Saw DMX at Woodstock, 99.
Oh, what an experience.
I did not, I was no help in finding his dogs. He was asking, where's his
Where my
dogs
dogs
at?
at?
Where's my dogs
Where
at?
my dogs at?
And I said, I can't find them.
Right. Oh, look, Rich, look at the count.
Yep. If we don't have 2 on, though.
No, that's
I need
true.
deuces wild.
That's
I need them
true.
all. But 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Oh, got
Wow.
it. Nice job by Zemdars. Oh,
In the
foul
dirt,
tip.
Gavin goes down to first.
Away, got out. Nice 1-2-3 inning. Needed that. Feels like North Clay's building a little momentum here to get back in this game. Exciting.
I mean, this has been a good ball game. That 5th inning, you start and you know, to be fair, Sammy, it's an exhibition. You're trying to play everybody. You're playing some guys out of position, and every once in a while that happens.
Sure.
You're going to have some offense. You get some guys pitching that maybe aren't throwing a majority of your innings, but love what we're seeing out of both teams. Good sportsmanship, representing their towns very well.
Sure. Absolutely.
You know, speaking of St. Louis, it feels like Usher and Nelly maybe did an A-Town stomp with Ludacris one time in a song. So again, we're bridging this. It's St. Louis, it's Atlanta, it's North Clay, you know, Illinois, Missouri, bragging rights. We got so many storylines we can go through.
It's like a WWE WrestleMania with all those storylines. Love it. All right. All right, it is the bottom of the 6th now. North Clay starting to run out with a little time, but showed some life in the bottom of the 5th. Got back
Boy, they
into
had some
it.
good swings.
They
Craig
sure had.
crushed that ball.
I mean, that ball.
Coming off the bat, I thought it had a chance.
I did too. I thought, my God, if you're and if you take one out, you retire because legend forever. Your life's not going to get any better than that. Being a high school kid, take one out of a
we would not have followed St. Louis Cardinals rules. We would have been at home plate greeting that young man with everything we got.
That's right.
But how about Keegan Sullins rips one down the left field line that really would have been trouble on any high school
field. Just a
field.
great play by that
And that
fielder.
kid made a great play. Otherwise, that's probably 2 runs score there with 2 outs, maybe 3. Right?
Yes.
So. No, this is a great thing we're doing. Of course, we'll be starting sports soon. We've got, make sure, this is for any of our Clay County listeners, that you check out those physical dates, free physicals from Clay County Health Department and Hospital. And I mentioned the Health Department because they've booked that to where you can get your shots if you need shots for 6th grade, freshman year. You can get those shots on the same day that you get your physical. So make sure you're watching out for that. We'll be starting junior high sports. I can't believe I'm saying this, but softball will be starting up in about 7 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks.
Who knew? All right, new pitcher on the mound for Atlanta, Charlie Leibrandt.
I told you.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
Charlie Leibrandt, a crafty lefty, of course, pitched for the Royals and then came to the Braves.
And up to the plate for North Clay, Rich.
Yep, we've got Chad Hosselton.
Nice.
Chad went down swinging in his first at bat, but aggressive at the plate. And I don't think anything would make the guys happier than to see Chad get a big hit here and get the inning started right. I feel like momentum's kind of creeping
has.
back with the Cardinals
It
here.
has swung. Sure has.
Well, we start
Little
looking good
Nubber,
cut
foul
there.
tip.
You
On
know, you start
deck,
looking at the
young Mr.
clock,
Hemphill.
right? We got 2.5 hours on the clock. I feel like we're probably, I don't know, hour and 45 into the game.
Plenty of time. Get back
So,
in this.
got
They either
some
go
time.
9 innings or 2.5, right? Swing, miss. 2-2 the count.
Chad's not
there's a
getting
race
cheated
between
on those
Hemphill and the bat.
swings.
Oh, that boy was hustling. Yeah.
It's like young Mr. Talon Hemphill on deck.
Oh, right in the head.
Got
All
him in
right,
the
way to
head.
wear it. Team player gets on base. That's what we need, base runners, one way or another.
That's right. If you got to throw your head in the way of a ball,
You do it.
oh man!
That's what the helmet's for.
Speaking of that, the pitcher got that throwback from the catcher. Wasn't quite expecting it.
Maybe a little flustered.
Got a little. How do you do?
All right, got a runner on. Hemphill at the plate. Oh, we went behind him too. Hey, here we go. Moving him up. Got
Wild
a runner in scoring
pitch.
position now. A long ways back to get that ball too here, Rich. Once again, a little different from high school. So
Talon went down looking in his last at bat, so I'm sure he wants to correct that with an aggressive approach here at the plate as he's up on the count 1-0. Saw the Robies in the crowd earlier.
support. Nice cut by Hemphill.
Kim
Fouls
Roby.
it back.
Their children. Boy, I can't miss my high school girls softball coach, Andy Romack, over there. Of course, softball team's working out in the sun. Another wild pitch.
Another wild pitch. Pass ball maybe on that one.
That one
we'll
could
look.
have
We'll
been.
go to the scorer on that and see what he says. But got a runner on third now. So now, Rich, I mean, if you're Hemphill, you're looking to what? Put the ball the right side on the ground if you do that, or get us a nice shot. in the
Well, with
outfield
nobody
back?
out, you're still going a middle away approach. You know, you're sitting dead red fastball. He
Ooh.
gets hit too.
Okay.
Talon, a nice kid. I think he said, "I'm okay."
You shake that off.
Shook it
Player
off.
like him, kid like him, not a problem. Got two on now.
Boy,
two
big
bean
opportunity
batters.
here for Gavin
I think John
Dawkins.
Rocker has entered the game at this point, Rich. So, yeah. We didn't want it, but I think he's in. John Rocker is in because he's already hit two
Rocker's
kids.
in.
So,
Yep.
here we go. Nobody. Oh, another inside. Oh,
another
pass
wild
ball.
pitch.
Oh, we
yeah,
didn't
pass
go
ball.
home.
I do give you a pass ball on that one. You're
All
right.
Got second, third. Runner at third stays. Is Coach Freck coaching first base now? Am I
believe
seeing
he
that
is.
correctly? Never thought I'd see it. Never
Yeah.
thought I'd see it.
Well, and again, let me tell you something about Adam Cox. Adam Cox
Nice
is one of the all-time greats at North Clay. I believe he was an all-state selection, conference MVP, team MVP. He came back to help us out. He has been a godsend. This dude works at night, comes in and works on the field, hits fungo like you wouldn't believe, can still throw some BP, and he's a good assistant coach, and he's earned the opportunity to take that third base box. You know, that for those of you that don't know baseball. Hey, Gavin,
there you
attaboy.
go, Gavin.
That's an
Football play,
RBI.
driving a run. Oh, look at
Well,
the
that
arm on
arm.
that shortstop. Good Lord. That's a rocket. I believe that was the starting pitcher for them
That
today.
was the starting
Woo!
pitcher. So Gavin with a nice fielder's choice
job.
ground out there.
5-3 the
Scores
score
a
now.
run, so an RBI for Gavin.
As we're on the bottom of the sixth, 5-3 now. North Clay is clawed back
5-3,
in.
still
We got
got
a
a runner
ball
on
game
third.
now. Yep. Schnepper up to bat with a runner at third. Chance to get this game within one run.
Boy, Rocker moving quickly on the mound.
He's agitated.
As soon as Collins stepped in, he said, "Let's go."
Yeah. Yep. He's agitated. He says, I don't want to ride the subway. Not a fan of the subways. You remember that. So.
Like the Who said, "Won't be fooled again."
Right. Oh, swing and a miss. Hemphill heading
Oh
home.
boy, I don't know about this
No,
one.
he's got it.
He got it.
He's been working this summer. He's
Yep.
working on his speed. That way, Hemphill.
And
Way to be
that's
aggressive.
that's the strength and conditioning, the speed
Working
and
already.
agility.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I know you aren't sleeping on me,
Yeah.
but we got a one-run game.
We got a one-run game. Back in at 5-4. Got a ball game now. I mean, Susan Irwin is losing her mind in the crowd. Probably have to get her to the home here for too long. Pills are wearing off. All right, and a shot. Oh, that may be trouble. Now a little can of corn out
Can
to
of
right.
corn.
Way to get the ball in play. 2 down now. 5-4, bottom of 6.
Buck Martinez. Oh, you hear this?
Yes. That's right.
I mean,
Love
you
it.
speak it into existence.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Wow.
That's incredible.
If you don't buy a lottery ticket tonight, I don't know what you're doing with your life. We will no longer speak if you don't buy a lottery ticket tonight. You've done that 3 or 4 times
Buck
now.
Martinez on ESPN, when he'd call Sunday night games, he'd explain, call it a can of corn, because they'd reach up there on the top shelf, knock it down with a broom, catch it in his apron, can of corn.
Can of corn. How about that? See, I never knew that. Learning. By the way, Rich, you're going to love this. You probably did it. You know baseball. You know a lot of former players. But for the Braves in right now, former pitcher for the Braves coming back out of retirement, Ron Reed.
Wow.
How about it? Yep.
There's a shot.
Oh, center fielder, nice range. Good
nice
swing right there. Nice contact.
Yeah, Brody Adair with a shot to left center.
Brody Adair played well today.
Hey, all of them have.
How about that?
I wouldn't say that anybody's played poorly for North Clay.
Nope.
This Atlanta team's tough. They're making plays when they need to.
But you know what, Rich? We got a ball game. It's 5-4, going into the top of the 7th.
Folks, the lights just came on.
Ooh, love it.
Colton Delaney.
All right, so it is.
I like this sign language between
I mean, some people don't understand when you're doing a broadcast. We'll leave them unnamed, but for the love of God, trying to stay focused here, talking on a broadcast. But anyway, but no, North Clay's doing well. Down 5-4 now, going to the top of the 7th. I want to thank our awesome sponsors for the golf scrambles we mentioned earlier: Serve Pro, Amy Lee Realty, Hella, Zink's Building Center, Lisa Cash Country Financial. Let's see, Glamour Farms. The list goes on and on. Give me just a second here, folks. Ed Lewis Trucking. And let's see, it's quite a few of them. So if I leave anybody off, I'm sorry, we don't have any.
Yeah, we're not doing that
going
on
from
purpose.
memory here. And the North Wayne Insurance Agency, of course. So there's that. But also out of the scramble, Storm Brewing's going to be out there serving people on the opening hole, which is exciting. Chance to win a cruise, thanks to Amy Lee Realty. Chance to win $10,000, thanks to North Wayne Insurance Agency. We still have scramble raffle tickets as well. If you don't have those yet, contact me as soon as possible. Time's running out. That happens Saturday. Rain or shine, that will happen Saturday. So we'll be giving that away. Chance to win some things, all sorts of stuff, but exciting times. And it is now the top of the 7th, and it is Ben Suzuki on the mound. Oh, I love the music.
Yeah. Love it when you call me Big Papa.
And Big Papa's at the plate.
What a
I love
walkout
it.
song.
Yep, I love it. Awesome. I hope he takes one deep here.
Yep.
And I'm an unbiased reporter. So here we go. First pitch, a little high.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my Atlanta walkout song would be. Still thinking about that.
Swing and a miss.
Midnight Train to Georgia.
Sure, great song. Yeah.
Maybe a Ray Charles song.
Ooh, absolutely. Georgia, great song, right?
Georgia on my
Oh,
mind.
nice. That way, Suzuki, ready to rocket fire. 1-2 the count. Top of the 7th.
And I don't know how many more innings we've got here, folks. We said 2.5 hours. We said 9 innings, but I see the guy that's in charge for the Cardinals moving into both dugouts. So
might say we got one left.
I will mention that Atlanta's the Hornets, and their fans have been incredible all day.
Sure.
So excited.
That
very
way to get the bat on the ball a little bit. Oh, boy.
She risked her life.
She did.
She risked her life.
Well, she's saving her child. There's a small child down there. She jumped in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As any good mother would.
Of course. Yeah. All right, 2-2 the count. Ooh, got him. Got him looking.
Struck
nice
him
pitch.
out looking. Nice job, Ben Suzuki.
One down now for Atlanta.
Now batting number 5, Owen Mason.
I wish there was a way to meet in the middle somewhere with this Atlanta, Missouri team and play them again. I've really enjoyed.
This has been a great ball game. It sure
Yeah.
has. Yeah. Very evenly matched teams, would you say?
Absolutely. Wish them nothing but the best next year. Of course, North Clay, as I mentioned, we start softball that last week of July, right after Fair Week, and then we'll be.
Well, and let's not forget, I've been told cross country starts on the 16th. sort of doing a little summer run and things like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, we'll have cross country working out, both junior high and high school. Of course, that's a tough one. You got to get out there and get adapted to the heat.
Sure.
That's a big part of it.
Yes.
Learn how to stay hydrated and proper stretching before and after. And so
2-2 the count.
Really excited about that. Yeah, 2-2 count.
Javi Lopez at bat for Atlanta.
Wow.
Up next, Ozzy how would you pronounce that? Albus?
Yeah, Albus.
Yeah, Ozzy Albus.
You know,
coming back.
Javi Lopez, though, Eddie Perez was the personal catcher for Greg Maddox.
Yeah, sure was.
And that's my fear. We haven't seen Maddox.
We haven't yet. No, thankfully, right.
Yeah.
Mr. Control, Mr. Paint the Corners. I read a thing one time, I think, in all of his pitching, like he only got, I think it was 2 players got a 3-go count. That was it. No, it was more than 2, but not much more because he was always under control. What a pitcher. And he drew the walk, got away.
Good at bat.
Yeah.
You know,
way to get on.
Ben was trying to put him away with something he couldn't hit, and just got out the zone a little bit.
Number 7, Wyatt Swinson.
There we go. There's some Nelly.
There's some Nelly. Yeah. Well, we are in the Lou, and we're proud. All right, 1 down, 5-4 game, runner on.
Ben having a little trouble finding the strike zone right now, so we'll see if Trenton Ingram behind the plate can work him through there. Maybe get a big play from the defense soon.
Yep. It'd be nice to have a little double play ball right here.
That'd be great.
Ooh. Okay. Good eye by the batter there, staying patient. Looks like we got some warming up going. Both teams share the bullpen. You got to like that.
Yeah.
Share one bullpen.
Got to get along.
Yeah. Keep it clean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But no, I've heard that Ted Turner may make an appearance later.
Let's hope.
Fly in on a helicopter.
Sure, might have a WCW match.
Yeah.
As well, just to entertain the fans. Yeah. Ric Flair versus Sting. That's what I've been told, which would be great. So.
Penny Grubauer on the way over here telling a story about Ozzie Nelson from back in the 50s, 60s,
Sure.
Disney Channel kind of stuff. I misunderstood, thought she was talking about Ozzy Osbourne, so I asked her, and she says no, and then tells an Ozzy Osbourne story, and I was confused, thought it was about Ozzie Nelson. You don't get those two confused very much in a conversation.
Sure. Oh, this could be the double play ball we're looking for here.
Let's see if they can
nope,
get,
nope. Can't get him
Slow
a second,
roller.
but nice play at first. Yeah, slow roller. Couldn't turn it.
Good
Got the for
decision
sure
there.
out. Sure was. 2 down now.
Well, I tell you, I love me some AC/DC.
Love it. Up to bat now, Fred Tinney, first baseman.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just all of them.
Tinney, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna get Del Crandall back up here too?
We'll see. I mean,
Wow.
this is what happens when you work the system, get your connections. You've done a fantastic
Jeff
job.
Burrows,
getting these
Davey
people here.
Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, nice. Got him.
Boy,
down.
Ben challenged him up and in,
Sure
got the
did.
swing and miss.
Got a little chopping action there. 0-1 the count.
Ben
2
might
down.
need to get one himself here. A runner on second, 2 outs in a 1-run game.
Ooh, yeah, 0-2. Way to
Looked like,
work it.
Looked like Tinney
Yeah.
was taken the whole way.
Sure. Look, working him inside, outside,
Yeah.
inside, outside. You got to like it. What does
Giving
he come
him the
with?
old
0-2?
razzle-dazzle.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
There
Got
it
him.
is.
Way
Nice
to
job,
get
Ben Suzuki.
Nice job, Ben Suzuki on the mound. Gets out of it. Still 5-4. Coming to the bottom of the 7th. This could be it. We don't know. We saw the St. Louis folks getting involved here. This could be
Yep.
the end of the game. We'll see here.
Well,
One last shot for North Clay.
see him? Here he is.
Yep.
He's talking.
He's
He's saying this is probably what we're going to do.
We're going to need to wrap this up probably. And, you know, the coach is probably fine with that. You know, 7 innings and a Major League
Of
Baseball
course, the
light
athletic
bills,
director
charging.
might come out and say, I sold this for 2.5 hours or 9 innings, whichever comes first. Here's a contract.
Right. Could say that too. But you got to think, you know, when you're only putting about 10,000 in the ballpark on your Major League games, can't really afford that light bill all the time. So there's that.
That's a good point.
All right, well, looks like top of the lineup for North Clay, which is huge. Down 1, bottom of the 7th. Here's your chance to go out legends, right?
This is the chance.
Yes.
I mean,
So.
someone's going to step up and become a legend here.
Yep. I'm going to call this right now. Jack Coffin starts it off with a single to center, and before you know it, we're going to close this game out.
Number 6, Parker Hinkle.
Right. Well, Rich, anything else North Clay as we're getting close to the end of this game that you can think of?
Well,
you got
I'd
so much. I mean,
like to remind people that we'll have online registration starting that last week of July. We'll have in-person registration. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think it's the 30th maybe, July 30th. So make sure you're getting your physicals, make sure that you're getting your shots, make sure you're getting your paperwork in, all that stuff. If you're coming to open gyms and workouts, make sure you've got an active physical on file. If you don't know, call the office ahead of time. But yeah, we'll be, you know, speaking of North Clay Cardinals baseball, first game there is the second week of August, I believe, and open up at Ramsey. It's first game in the fall.
All right, well, up to bat is straight out of Compton. Down 5-4. Can he get it started? Okay, it's a curveball outside, 1-0 the count.
Slurve, I think it is.
It might have been.
This young man throwing a little bit more three-quarter.
Look at that, Darla in the crowd.
Two of the famous Richies of the class of '94 there at FHS.
That's right. Darla Ritchie making her way around, waving at people,
working the crowd,
talk to people. Might be coming to talk to the Noily bird. We're not sure.
Yeah.
But there's Compton with the chopper down third base line, foul ball.
Ooh, got past. I guess that's Adam Cox at third base. Maybe that's Bobby Cox.
Who got it first now, Rich? I mean, who's first base coach?
Oh, yeah. Well, so that is, this is a pretty cool moment for me. Boy, that's,
Pop foul
that
back
was almost here. Kenny Hildebrand all over that one.
Yep.
Kenny running the cameras, risking life and limb to go get that foul ball.
I mean, and the camera stays straight somehow. Fantastic.
But that's my neighbor and former North Clay, obviously a North Clay alum, Braden McNeely. Braden pitched at Lakeland a little bit. Was a good player for North Clay, and so when I asked Coach Freck who he might want to bring along, he brought Braden, and always cool to keep that in the neighborhood.
Sure, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, 3-2 the count. North Clay's down 5-4. Straight out of Compton's up. Here we go. Good eye,
Ball
gets
out.
a base. That's what you need. And Compton's done that all day. Get on base, get it started, and now Cody Zemdar strides to the plate. Chance to be a hero.
Yep. So. Of course, the bat boy there.
Pitcher Cody Zemdar.
Coach Cox's nephew. So we got two bat boys, all kinds of fun stuff going on.
There's a strike.
Yep.
Okay.
And I like this approach. Calm things down, get back to what you know.
Wait for your pitch.
You know, we were pretty aggressive early and maybe took ourselves out of some counts where we could have done some damage.
Sure.
I like this.
Oh, going for second. Got it easily. Nice job. Ooh, oh, wait.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Big man with a nice stab out there to keep that from going to center field. Great play.
That was a little crisscross will make you jump. Shortstop cut in front of second base.
Right. But it looks like North Clay manufacturing some runs here. Zemdar's got a man in scoring position now. Compton with the great steal. 1-1 the count. Ooh, fouled. Well, he was on it. He was on it.
That was a good baseball swing.
Sure was. 1-2 the count. I've noticed this pitcher looks to like to throw a lot of off-speed stuff, some junk, things like that. He's not going to overpower your fastballs, but he's just going to work you with some stuff.
Well, and again, if we could work that middle away approach, I think this is a dangerous part of the lineup here. North Clay looking to tie this ball game up with runner on second, nobody out. Good speed in Compton.
Oh yeah, you get one. You get a single here. He's scoring easily. Oh, inside. Works it full. 3-2. Good job by Zemdars.
Good at bat by Cody. Let's see if he can win this.
Bo Jackson in the crowd. Look
Almost
at that.
got a selfie with him earlier.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to bother a man like that. That's a good idea by you. Just let him be. It's nice to see him. Foul back. Oh, wow. Oh, boy, that woman was shocked that that went right over her head.
Wow.
Great play by the kid. All right, here we go. And the pitch, full count, walked him. Now we got two on. Ian Jones coming to the plate. Things are getting interesting for North Clay now, Rich.
Coach Freck's got to be happy with where he's at. Got 3, 4, 5 here with runners on first and second, nobody out.
Love it. Here we go.
feel like we've hit a little bit of a lull. The crowd's kind of subdued right now.
Well, it's going to light up, though. We get a hit here. Let's get you
This
feel
is
the
on my short list
anticipation.
of songs I'd walk out to.
Sure. Percolate. Yeah. Give me 3 songs you'd walk out to, Rich.
3 songs.
Yeah.
Legit songs.
Oh, stealing third. Love it. Stealing third and second. Beautiful. 2 runners in scoring position now. This
like
all
the small
changed,
ball.
Rich. I will say, before you name your 3, this all changed when Darla Ritchie came and sat right in front of us.
Yes.
This was turned this whole thing around. Darla with the smile, being nice, just makes everybody happy. So now it's 2-0 the count. Fastball might be coming with 2 in scoring position. What Ian Jones wants, Rich.
This is a chance for North Clay to take the lead here. Ian
Yeah.
Jones, a solid hitter, batting in the 3-hole. Hitters count.
There it is.
Ooh, just missed it.
Just missed it.
Popped it up to
foul.
the first baseman.
First base coach.
Nice play.
Nice job. 1 down now. Uh-oh. And here comes big Carter Walden with a chance to possibly win the game if it ends after this inning. This could be it.
Depending on what they've told them this.
Yep. Oh, Stone
wow.
Cold. Stone Cold's here. There, well, I know home runs coming
there's
right
one
here.
of your walkout songs.
Yeah, this is my
right
walkout
there.
song. Absolutely. Love it. Here we go. 1 down. Ooh, right down the middle. No, low. Okay. Ball 1.
A little low.
A little low. Carter with the good eye. He's going to work him here, look for his pitch, and probably put one off that Hall of Fame sign. There's a strike. 1-1's the count.
Well, you know that they're going to pitch to Carter here because Caden Craig on deck put a charge into one last at bat, and they really don't want to face him with guys in scoring position.
A little high, 2-1. Yeah, you don't want to load the bases for Craig. Well, he's swinging today.
Big shout out to North Clay alum Justin Fleener. Of course, his T-Town wooden shoes finished 2nd in the state.
Heck of a season.
We're talking to Logan this morning. I think he said 11th trip in 23 years as head coach to state.
That's not bad, 50% or so.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
4
All
state
right, 3-1 the
championships.
count. Good eye by Walden. Bases jacked. Here we go.
Wow.
And up strides.
Caden Craig.
And you got lefty on righty here, just what you want.
Well, this is a big opportunity for North Clay to not just take the lead,
But put it away.
but to do some real damage.
That's right. Yep. Boy, that right fielder out there better be alert.
I don't believe they've moved him at all.
They have not. So here we go.
Nowhere to put Caden.
And if he's going to throw that curve like he's been doing, it's going to come right into him.
Yep.
Oh, nice pitch.
That was a good,
good
first
pitch.
pitch.
Yes, it
Put a
was.
little extra pop on him, left it out there on the outer part.
0-1 the count. Bases full of birds. Here we go. Oh.
Yep, left that up.
Okay, 1-1.
And
One down.
I like that Caden's got an approach here. He didn't just go up there and try to kill the first pitch since he crushed one last time. He's looking for something he can drive.
Oh, boy, there it was. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Boy, it's got to be tough when you're a player. All these different pitchers in this exhibition game, you can't get used to anybody. You can't get your timing down.
Can't talk to anybody and say, what did he do?
Yep. Oh, popped it up again.
That's an infield
Got to talk.
fly.
Got to talk. Nobody's talking.
Well.
Oh, but they're going to get the force out at home.
Well, and again.
Infield fly don't count. Safe. What's that all about?
We've got an interference call, I believe.
Uh-oh. Coach arguing. I think you got to toss him at this point. I mean, that's just, can't have it. Can't have it. Exhibition, we're having fun here. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so, folks, I'll walk you through this.
Okay.
These are those fun little rules that happen. So, we've got infield fly, batters out. Runners advance at their own risk. Ball drops. It's a, almost killed a bird.
Boy,
Randy Johnson
moment. All right, 5-5 game now, tie ball game.
Tie ball game. Still runners on second, third.
1 down.
Gavin Hosselton.
Should be 2 down.
2 outs.
Yes.
2 outs.
Scorekeeper's not doing well today. Oh, there's a strike.
So what we've got is that is a tag play, not a force play. When once you've called infield fly, the force out is over because the batter's automatically out.
Gotcha.
And that didn't happen. Run scores. 5-5 ball game. 2-0 count on Gavin Hosselton. Boy, Gavin just missed that one.
Just missed it. Popped to the right side. Some lucky fans got a souvenir, or not. Okay, somebody will get you. There they go.
Look at the race.
I love it. Ooh, nice job. All right, 2-1's the count. I feel like it's 2-2. Scorekeeper's not doing well today. Oh, that way stay alive.
Yep.
That's it.
Boy,
See a base hit.
Good athleticism on the bases here if Gavin could find a way, or, you know, even a pass ball right here.
Sure.
Anything that could get Cody in from third.
Outside.
And again, can't say enough about the pitchers in this ball game. We've seen some great defensive plays, some timely hitting.
Oh, hey.
That's a shot.
May drop.
Looks like
that's
he's
trouble.
got it.
Oh, nice play by center
With
field.
a nice play.
All right, we got a tie game, I assume, heading to the top of the 8th.
Let's see what we get. Third base umpire's staying out, so we're not
I
calling
think
this.
we got more baseball. Okay, top of the 8th. Fantastic. Well, before we run out of time, I want to mention our awesome sponsors for Behind the Mic. Once again, folks, if you enjoy two guys that are just basically idiots that like to talk and have fun and talk sports and talk North Clay and things like that, join us on Behind the Mic. Rich Gruball and myself just do all things North Clay, and it's fantastic. It's fun, and we'll have interviews from time to time, whatnot. But nevertheless, we got some awesome sponsors for that show. North Wayne Insurance Agency, downtown Florida, 662-7000 for all your insurance needs. Julian's out the West Y, fantastic food, cheap prices, great service. I mean, lunch and dinner specials that just change your life. And then finally, Midwest Farm and Land Company, RG Outdoors, for all of your real estate and hunting needs. Go by and see Rodney and Jacob Hawkins. They're right across the road from Huck's in downtown Florida. You can't miss them. Awesome people. But a beautiful, beautiful evening for some baseball. The game today with the Cardinals and Blue Jays was quite possibly one of the most boring experiences of my life, as there was just no enthusiasm. But we've had a good ball game tonight between these high school kids. Love it. So.
Well, and you're seeing the kids. They're having fun. They're doing it right. But they're playing hard.
Yes, they are. Talon Hemphill on the bump now.
Yep.
The young man's got some good experience this year. Been in several games. So,
Yeah, he's pitched well.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
I watched his dad play ball, watched his uncle play ball, and I will say Talon will end up easily eclipsing both of them.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because they were both good ball players.
Sure.
Of course, Joel played with my brother John. They're kind of the missing year. They were the group right before the team that went to state with Jordan Tolliver and Chris Staten and those guys. And, of course, Jared, a couple years older than me. But he was always a fun guy to play with. Could crush a baseball. Him. Brandon Cycle was that age. Joey Reinhardt. So some pretty good baseball talent there for Flora back in the day. Would have been about 1992.
Oh.
That's an interesting. Took a swing, and I'm not sure if it hit him or not, but they're saying play it off the bat. And it's one pitch, one out.
Right back to the pitcher. Nice job. Look at, I mean, we've mentioned Greg Maddox today, but he's for Atlanta. But Hemphill, very Greg Maddox-esque.
Yes.
You know. Oh, right. Here we go. We got a ball player up here for Atlanta. 5-5 is the game. One down. And here's
Dan Ugla. Dan Ugla.
Great call,
up to
Dan
bat.
Ugla. Love it. All right. Strike one.
Dan Ugla was a power hitter.
Rock and fire. Oh, nice shot down first baseline. Way to get some contact, young man.
Talon's lucky there. Didn't get off the mound, but Ben took care of it himself.
Got to go and cover.
Yeah,
right?
got to move.
Well, we're going to get on him about that after the game, folks. Don't you worry about that. All right, two down now. Top of the 8th.
Next up, number 17.
Rich, I don't know this young man from Atlanta, but I do know this. He's wearing number 17, which means he has to be good. That's all I know. So
yes.
You give a kid number 17, he's going to be a star. All right. Here's the pitch. Want to know the count. Like I always say, number 17 on the field, number 1 in your hearts. Yeah, it's just the way it goes.
That's right.
Yep, I got some people shaking their heads down the crowd. I don't know why, but they need to be real careful. They might get mentioned live on air. I'll tell them that. Yeah. So 1-on-1 the count, 2 down.
I like him still coming in here, throwing strikes,
Throwing
challenging
well.
batters within the zone.
Yeah, throwing well.
2 quick outs, 2-1 count here.
Yeah. Talk about a kid's been getting after it this summer, doing well. Young man's come in, worked, positive attitude. There's a nice pitch.
Absolutely.
2-2's the count with 2 down. There goes Miss Happy Face, Brooklyn Gruball. Always good to see her.
Should be a fun ride home with her.
Oh, foul tip. Well, maybe for your sake, she might be sleepy and take a nap.
Never know.
Yeah.
You never know on a car ride home.
All right.
Cooper
2
Lewis
downs.
over there. Who else we got? Nathaniel Martin. Noah Kincaid.
Plenty of people from North Clay today, which is awesome on a Wednesday. Ooh, a little high.
Strike 3.
Got him. All right. Nice job, Talon. Got
Good
him
inning
looking.
by Talon Hemphill.
Bottom of the 8th coming. Tie ball game. This is exactly what you want.
Yes.
You know, in an exhibition game, everybody gets to play. It's a
Everybody's
good ball
playing,
game.
everybody's
5 to
having
5.
fun.
Love it. Love it. Great experience for the kids. Now, she's not from Louisville, but Gracie Crinline in the crowd. Nice to see her make the trip and support.
Absolutely.
And there he is. You see him standing, sitting back down. One of the best athletes I've ever seen.
Yep.
And, of course, we're talking about Logan Flaney. Well, Rich, as we transition here into the bottom of the 8th, once again, great day, great experience. We want to thank Wabash Communications for doing this with us and you know, setting this up. Been a fantastic day. This has been a lot of fun to do this and have some fun. This Atlanta group is a great bunch of kids. They played hard. Good ball club. I can see why they played district title, things like that. Good ball club. A new pitcher on the mound. And folks, if we knew their real names, knew their lineup, we'd have used them, but we didn't.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so we had a little fun today, of course, with
Hopefully
Atlanta players.
anybody from Atlanta that would ever watch this would have fun with it.
That's right.
Realize
yes.
that
They are from Atlanta, Missouri, turns out. I have no idea where that's at. So, do
yeah,
you?
I don't know. I feel like it's maybe the northern part of the Ozarks.
Okay.
Something
Well,
like
let's
that.
see. Let's see how accurate you are.
You ever been to the Ozarks? I've got a friend that has a place allegedly, but
Yeah,
never been
we
there.
were never invited, but I'm
Wouldn't
actually
know.
going to the Ozarks in July, so pretty excited about that. It is actually northwest of St. Louis, yeah, a little bit, right, basically straight west of Quincy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So not quite the Ozarks.
not quite, no. A little bit of a different direction from the Ozarks. All right, we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 8th, and striding to the plate, Rich.
Evan Clifton.
Evan Clifton. Can they get basically the game-winning run? I got to think we're getting close to time.
Yeah, we've
By
got to
now.
be.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to come up on the 7 o'clock hour, and I know that's a solid 2 hours.
Right.
Since
foul
game
tip.
started. So,
You
and
know,
I
Rich,
will say, I think we came over here and played to a tie one other time.
indeed, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Everybody wins that way, right? But I will say, Rich, you called it earlier. Whenever they got a little aggressive on the base paths and did a little bit, that kind of woke up the sleeping giant that is North Clay, and they decided to play a little baseball, and it's 5-5 now.
Yep.
So, but that's good. Ooh, okay. 1-2 the count. Need some base runners here.
Yeah, need somebody to get us started here. Evan's the right guy to do it.
Absolutely. And a pitch. That away, foul back. Like you said earlier, Rich, I enjoyed the aggressiveness that they're showing at the plate today. Might transition in the fall.
Yeah.
Be aggressive.
You know,
aggressive.
I'm looking at this defensive positioning, and Evan has a tendency to go right at second base. If he could shoot it over the second baseman's head, there is a big gap. Yeah,
Didn't
tried
quite
to snap
get
that curve
didn't
off.
snap
and,
that curve, yeah.
Didn't snap it.
May have went behind him, but I think that one's pretty unintentional.
Yeah. No ill will there, but there's a big gap in right center,
Sure
and if Evan
is.
could hit that, he could run for a while.
Yep. 3-2 now, working the pitcher, working the count. Here's the pitch. Walked him. There's your base runner. Here we go.
The leadoff guy.
And striding to the plate.
Well, and we said it earlier, Sam, on the live broadcast, I believe, nobody's bunting today.
No.
So this is a bunting situation if this is a regular season game. But here, we want to see Ben get into one and get a hit.
Of course we do.
Put that in the scrapbook, a memory forever.
Yep. Low.
There we go, wild
There's a
pitch.
wild pitch. Runner in scoring position now.
So we don't have to worry about the bunt. Now we just got RBI opportunities here.
You know, I also think as we see these new base coaches out there, it's a nice thing to do, but I think maybe Coach Freck just wanted to kind of chill in the dugout a little bit, enjoy his time.
Maybe hang out with Easton a little bit. Easton's getting older.
Right.
Not many of these opportunities left, so you got to take advantage of them when you can.
Oh, there's a shot.
Yes.
Oh,
right
got through. That makes
Send
it
him
home. Does he send him? He's sending him. He's sending him. Here
There's
it
no
comes.
play at the plate.
And
North Clay
score
takes the
right
lead.
there. North Clay takes the lead.
It took them 8 innings.
Yep.
But they broke
First
through.
time today. That
Run
away.
scored by Evan Clifton.
Nice hustle.
Nice shot by Ben Suzuki. Got through that shortstop.
Yep. Ingram to the plate now. So apparently we are playing a full 9 because they're still going.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, there you go.
nice shot by Trent.
There it is. Oh,
And
trouble.
gets by the right
trouble.
fielder.
Trouble.
Let's see what Trenton and Ben Suzuki are going to do. They're sending him.
Yep, you gotta
Ben's
send
going in.
I'm not. There we go.
Trenton
Nice.
stayed at second.
7-5 now. North Clay starting to get a rally going
Yep.
here. What great timing. Possibly put the game away.
Absolutely.
Nice shot out there. Hey,
I
they
said
talked about that big gap to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Now batting number 17,
Oh.
Keegan Sullis.
Keegan with a big shot in his last at bat. Boy, if he could find something here.
Yep.
North Clay with a 7-5 lead.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Wow.
Little moon ball there.
That's an ephus pitch
I
to
think
second
it
base. An
was.
ephus pickoff move.
Don't see that every day.
I'll tell you what, like I say, you
Yep.
watch baseball enough, you
Uh-huh.
see something you never saw
That's
before.
right. Okay, 1-0 the count. By the way, North Clay 7 runs on 5 hits.
Yeah.
Had some walks. They took advantage
Well,
of it, though.
and
Load
a
the bases.
couple of errors by Atlanta have been costly.
Yeah. The pitch, a little high. 2-0.
Yep, I'm a pretty lucky guy, Sam. They can't believe they keep paying me for stuff like this. I get to come over here with my family and
Right.
my friends, and somehow we get to broadcast a ball game.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I don't think we've actually said one constructive thing yet,
No.
other than the kids are great.
That's it. That's
And
really
the parents for bringing them everywhere.
Right. Uh-oh. Got one in the dirt. Take advantage of it, heading to third. Drew the
that
walk.
was a nice play by the catcher
Sure
to
was.
backhand that.
That could have been trouble if that gets back over here.
Yeah.
Might have sent him for third.
Chad picks that bat up, and he's supposed to leave it for Easton, so he set it back down. These are good kids, man.
All right. Here we go.
How
Runners
about
on
an RBI
first and
here,
third.
Chad?
Nobody
Put one
out.
into play.
Good swing. Just missed it. Logan Fleener even walks athletically, no matter what he does. It just looks like a gazelle.
It's an athletic gait.
Right? It's unreal. Like he's created in a lab. Here we go. The pitch.
Yeah.
A little high.
Big opportunity for Chad Hasselton.
Go.
First
Nobody
and
out.
third.
A little high.
Yeah.
2-1 the count now. Working him. Working it.
Give credit to this young man from Atlanta. He's trying to work through some control problems. North Clay's hit the ball sharply. That middle away approach is working for him. Had an opportunity for the shortstop there that didn't go their way, but you know, that's baseball.
It is. 3-1 the count. Set and dead red here, I would think. Didn't want to walk another and load the bases. Oh, he was. Got it by him. Nice pitch. 3-2 now.
So we got a full count, Sam. These are the ones where you got to make sure that you stay in, maybe crowd the plate a little bit, take away the inside strike.
Got the walk. Nice job. Base is full of Cardinals again, and here comes young Mr. Hemphill with a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Yeah.
First baseman, Talon Hemphill.
Here we go.
There you go.
Ooh, a little thunderstruck playing. I mean, my God, he'd hit a ball 600 feet. All right, a little low again. 1-0 the count.
Well, and that's, I mean, this has nothing to do with these kids from Atlanta. It's a personal approach. But gosh, you got to be walking in there saying, I'm going to cream one here. This is
Right. Well,
this,
wait, we got a pass
you,
ball. Oh, boy, look at the speed coming from third.
Yep.
Nice hustle.
Nice
That
job,
away.
Trenton.
8-5.
But you, this is it. You know this is going to be your last at bat.
Right.
You know.
Swing away, baby.
And so
Swing
you
away.
got to be
Yep.
looking to crush one
Yep.
so you can say, I gave it everything I had.
Absolutely. The pitch outside. 3-0. But they are being patient. They're waiting for their pitch. They're
Yeah.
not being too aggressive, swinging anything.
You know, the nerves are gone. The confidence is back. This is the North Clay team we thought was going to be here.
Ooh. You know what? You know what? Frex let him swing on 3-0. Normally he would not.
Right.
But in this,
Right.
yeah, swing away.
Yep, that's a good point, Sam. Is you're not here to walk. If they walk you, that's different.
But if it's in there, hit. There you go.
Like
through
that.
the walk.
That's an unhittable pitch.
Not a hittable
Nice
pitch.
job, Talon.
Base is full again. Still nobody out. 8-5 North Clay.
You know, Gavin had a really good at bat in his last one. It was a ground out on a fielder's choice, but it scored a run, and that was at a big, crucial moment.
It sure was.
You know,
big moment.
4 straight innings here. North Clay, 2 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Now they've exploded for 3 here in the 8th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Great opportunity for Gavin.
In the pitch. Oh, outside. Here comes another run for North Clay.
Yeah, you got to take them when you can.
Yep.
Chad Hosselton with the run.
9-5 now, North Clay. Big inning to really help possibly seal the game here. Makes you wonder who North Clay's going to send to the mound at the top of the 9th to close it out. Will it be Lee Smith for the Cardinals?
Could be. Oof. Could be.
Will it be Dennis Eckersley? I don't know.
9-5 Cardinals. What a way to make a living.
Right. Absolutely. A Dolly Parton reference, which is always nice. Swing and a miss by Dawkins. 2-2 the count. Still nobody down. Nobody out. And the pitch. That away. Foul
Nice
tip.
job.
Stay alive. That's it.
Staying alive.
That's right. John Travolta's changed the whole nation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Good eye by
I'm pretty
Dawkins.
sure that
3-2.
my father dressed like John Travolta for the entire year of 1975, and then I was born in 1976. You do the math, folks.
I get it. How would it not happen? Here's, inside. Gets another walk.
Just a bit inside.
All right. Believe.
I mean,
Young Mr. Schnepper coming to the plate.
Folks, I'm going to flat out tell you I am rooting for this young man for Atlanta.
Yes.
I cannot imagine. I mean, I'm a pretty sympathetic guy.
Sure.
To be standing out here in front of your whole community and not be able to find the strike zone.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
It's tough.
He's not close right now.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
really hope that he can find that zone and get his team out of this inning. North Clay's had a good inning. So
1-0 the count. Pitch. There's a little low. 2-0 the count.
beautiful night in the Lou.
It sure is. It's nice out. Here's the pitch, 2-0. Oh, swinging away, ripped down the line, foul. Nice swing. He was sitting on fastball, got one, just a little bit out in front. Straighten it out, that's trouble.
I'll tell you, if he hits another one like that in fair territory with Dawkins over there at first. Little blister in the sun. Love that song.
That about happened today till we moved up in the shade. I'm like, I'm not sitting out in that all day. I know that. Here's the pitch down the middle. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
He straightened it out. Nice base hit. He's going to hold the runner at third, but a run does score. Base is still full.
Well, again, those unwritten rules.
Yeah.
There's no reason to take extra bases.
Not
take
at all.
what the defense gives you, and that's it. So
Yeah, that was a pretty swing by Schnepper right there.
great approach.
Yeah. Is this Brody Adair?
This is Brody Adair.
Yeah. Catching now, comes to the plate. 10-5 game for North Clay, really broken this thing wide open. And now Adair to the plate. A little high.
Again, great things going on at North Clay. Come out and check us out. We'll actually be hosting our first, what was it?
15 minutes of game time?
15 minutes of game time.
Yep, 15 minutes of game time left, so no matter what the score is.
But we'll be hosting our first high school boys basketball game in the new gym. I believe it's Tuesday night. Now, we won't have the scoreboards up and running, so we'll have to take that
Foul back, nice cut.
approach. But we'll have to do that by hand. But everything else should be available. That'd be a good chance for some people to check out the new gym.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place. I mean, top of the line all the way around.
We'll have Nevco in there toward the end of the month. We'll be working with them on training for the video board and scoreboard, and then we'll be using that as much as possible. We'll probably use the shot clocks some during the summer.
Oh, he went ahead and went. Okay.
Went ahead and went.
All right.
Well, that was ball
11-5 now. It's ball 4. Yeah, that's
ball
right.
4.
Yeah. 11-5 now. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
coach
looks
coming
like
out.
a pitching change. And,
Yep.
you know,
Hey, you know what? You let the kid pitch. He probably hasn't pitched much at all this year, if at all. He got a chance to come in and pitch at Busch Stadium. So even if it wasn't everything he hoped to be, he still got the chance to do it. I never got to pitch at Busch Stadium. What about you? So.
no. And what do you say? North Clay has put up 11 runs in the last 4 innings. Everybody up and down the order has an approach to hit. You know, they're not trying to walk, they're looking to hit.
Sure.
So,
well, let me ask you this, Rich. Even though they haven't practiced this much, if you're a North Clay, you know, veteran at this point, played a lot of baseball, got a right-hand pitcher, if you're usually batting right, why not just go bat left? Try it out. See what happens, right?
if it wasn't at Busch Stadium, I'd say yeah. I mean, honestly, if it was at our place or something, I'd say go for it. But
right.
Boy, with it being here, I think I'd probably say take a swing. What if you get lucky and hit one out?
Oh, nice pitch. That away.
Yeah, there you go.
Strike.
New pitcher, so he comes in, throws strike 1.
No time to warm up. They don't give me any time.
No,
don't really have time. Only got about 10 minutes of game time left. So.
Yeah, they said, here, you go, try it.
There's the pitch. A little high.
But, boy, North Clay has a real shot here. Bases loaded, nobody out, top of the order.
Oof. Yep.
And they're just so everybody understands, everybody's in the batting order.
Yes.
There is no one to pinch hit.
Right.
So.
Yep. Everybody's
okay.
played.
Sounds good, Ben. I'll let them know. Thank you. Of course, our bus driver, Ben Rounds.
Oh, got him on an inside.
Got him on an inside.
Strike
pitch.
3. Nice job by the pitcher coming in.
But, yeah, Ben's going to go warm up the bus.
Okay, well, it's definitely time for that. All right, coming to plate, Cody Zemdar's.
And it's not based on the score, Sam. It's based on the time limit.
Right. Oh, hey, this pitcher's doing well. Good control.
Well, and, of course, with the Hornets here, that's Larry Johnson coming in to pitch.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Alonzo Mourning behind the plate.
What is, man, you talk about some teams.
Oh, man. The original Del Curry.
Should have won it all. But the problem is they played about the same time as Michael Jordan did. So
once upon a time, Rex Chapman, J.R. Reed.
Rex Chapman. Jeez, what a name, what a player.
Muggsy Bogues.
Are
we just going to ignore Muggsy?
No, never. I would never do that.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? I wanted to the count now. North Clay up 11-5, 1 down, bases full. Here's the pitch. Uh-oh, a little high and outside. He's going to send him. Here they come. Nice hustle. There you go. 12-5 now. Runners on second, third, 2-2 the count. Been a lot of that.
Yeah.
Last few innings, so 7 runs in the inning now for North Clay. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a little inside.
High and tight.
Full count. Here comes the pitch. Oh, he wanted it, but got under a little bit, but fouled it back. That'll be out of play.
There's room.
Heads up.
Out of play. Almost bounced back in.
Yeah, it did. Boy, a little carom there. All right, still 3-2.
A lot of baseball purists don't like the nets.
Sure,
but
I think they're a pretty good idea.
It lets you relax. You know, you're not going to get clocked.
Oh, he had him reaching on that one. That could be trouble, though. Fly out to short. Nice play.
2 outs.
2 out. Ian Jones coming to the plate.
Cardinals have erupted for 7 this inning. 12-5 lead.
I would assume about 5 minutes left in the game. Oh, playing
what
some good
song.
music
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
I do think "Kickstart My Heart" would be in my 3 songs.
Yes.
"Killing in the Name," there by Rage Against the Machine.
Sure.
And then I don't know. Oh boy, Ian got into that.
Oh, that's trouble.
That is big trouble.
That's trouble. And it drops.
2 runs
score. Oh, he better be on his horse. Get to second.
Colin
nice job.
Schnepper.
Good hustle.
Brody Adair score.
2 more across the plate. It'd be now 14-5. North Clay with a 9-run 8th.
Carter Walden stepping in.
Walden up to the plate. Oh, love it. Smoke on the water.
Right.
Good song. All right, here we go.
Carter
he was swinging for the fences there, baby. I don't blame him.
Yep. Swung from his heel.
He sure did. Just got to get that timing down, Rich. That's all. Just got to get that timing down. Here's the pitch, down 0-1. Oh, he got on that one a little bit.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Yep, that's... Oh.
What a
caught
catch.
it. What a
Hey.
catch.
Nice job. Andrew Jones.
And that'll probably end the game, I would assume.
Yeah.
It's got to be close on time.
I don't see the umpires moving, though.
What is there, like 2 minutes left? I mean, what can it be? But North Clay coming back out to take the field, the top of the ninth.
14-5 lead going into the ninth. I'll tell you who's coming in to close it out is Brody Adair.
What a day for him.
Man.
What a day.
North Clay is going to have a third baseman and a right fielder at some point.
Hasselton back in to catch, I guess. Yeah, why not, right? Once again, there can't be but about 5 minutes left in the game.
Hopefully Keegan and Evan are out there somewhere. Caden Craig playing third
Craig
base?
playing, no,
he's moving
he just wanted to take a ground ball. He's headed back out to
I'll tell
right.
you what, that kid's a jokester.
Well, everybody's got an arm. Compton an arm. Now Walden's going to rocket one across here from third. Now, just cool and easy. North Clay up 14-5, top of the ninth. Not much time left in this ball game. They'll either end it by just pitching out of it or run out of time, one or the other. I think they're probably just going to let them finish this last at bat, is my guess.
Yeah, that'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
Let's give Atlanta a chance to cheer for their guys one more time. Great community support. Their coach told me that it was the first time they've ever played at Busch Stadium.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what an experience for not just our kids and fans and parents, but also theirs.
J.J. White up at the plate for Atlanta, and the pitch from Adair. A little low. And you never know, Rich. Let these kids pitch. Let them do it. You might find a gem that you didn't even know.
Right.
A little low again. You know, it's got to seem like, even though it's the same distance, it's just got to seem like it's just longer, right?
Yeah, all the background stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you never played anywhere
It's a strike.
like
Nice job.
this.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't know what's left on the bucket list, Sam. You know, you start looking at...
Popped him up. Somebody call it.
That's disappointing. Ball dropped in between Gavin and Ben. Bigger field, tougher
well,
to
Rich, I
communicate.
mean, you know, you do all these things or whatever, but there's still stuff out there. I mean, there's things maybe in Indiana, maybe things in Iowa that haven't been done yet at North Clay. I mean, there's options out there, right, all around the country.
Yeah, I mean, I think you try to do the local stuff first. You know, maybe bring back a bragging rights game or something like that.
Like the Clay County Clash.
Yeah, you expand the Clay County Clash for next year, things along those lines. Try to make sure you're taking care of all your local teams and officials and stuff like that. And then as you expand out, you think about other places and experiences. You know, I think I'm at a point in my life where I like the experiences. So nice job, Brody, there with the strikeout.
One down. What do you say?
5
minutes to go in the game. 5 minutes to go in the game. But I say Adair probably just shuts him down these 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or less.
Well, if Brody throws strikes here, I feel like the defense has his back.
Yep. Brody's throwing well so far. Didn't even know he could pitch. Had no idea. Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Well, I spend a lot of time at North Clay, so I get to see the behind-the-scenes stuff that not everybody gets to see.
Sure.
Oh, gosh.
Boy,
Number 13
wore that one
on
up there.
deck.
Yeah.
Ran into a brick wall. When you talk about a teammate that'll run through a brick wall for you, he almost did.
That's the guy. Yep. All right, 0-2 the count. Adair. Ooh, went curve, just didn't quite get the break.
Pitch.
Good pitch.
Nothing wrong with that. Similar to the pitch that Jack Compton got rung up on in the top part of this inning.
14-5 North Clay, top of the ninth, closing it out. Nice pitch. Got him.
Nice job, Brody.
2 down.
Well, and
One
of
out
course,
to go.
Sam, as we're facing potentially our last batter of the game, always want to thank you and for inviting me on Behind the Mic, giving me an opportunity to talk about North Clay. You know, not getting sentimental, but I always like the guys that came before me here at North Clay. You know, Monty Aldrich as a coach and a mentor, athletic directors, Terry Irvin and Jason Lewis, Brian Dedman, guys like that, Roy Taylor, Arnita Fender, secretaries that make my job possible, and then all the school board and administrators that just go, yeah, if that's what you want to do, sounds a little crazy to us, but go ahead and do it.
Right.
And they give me the freedom to be myself, and couldn't be happier with what I do. It doesn't feel like a job. It's a pleasure to get to work with these kids in this community. So
That's awesome.
Love me some North Clay.
Absolutely. North Clay for life.
For life.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit inside there.
When we say we are North Clay, it's not just a tagline at the bottom.
That's right.
It's who we are and what we do.
Yeah.
I always tell the kids, you got a blue-collar community. They work hard. The most valuable thing they give you is their time. Don't waste it.
That's right.
So.
2 and 2 the count, 2 outs. Could this be the end of the ball game? Bang.
There it is.
Rung him up. There's your
That's
ball
a winner.
game. And that's a winner at Busch Stadium. North Clay gets the big win, 14-5. We want to thank Wabash Communications again for doing this, setting it up. And folks, thanks again for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Control the bats, guys. It was fantastic. I don't think there was one bat thrown in the grass today. That was great. So, Cardinals appreciate your support. We hope you all come back again next year. Drive home safely. Players, please shake hands on the warning track here behind home plate. And please exit the stadium through gate 2. Good night, everybody.
Much better in the shade, but you gotta have one upstairs.